All right, y'all, we're about to have drivers meeting, and then we'll get a little bit of practice in, and then the race will begin. 90 laps Daytona. This is the last race before the playoffs start, so we need to win here to get into the playoffs. If we don't win,
okay,
we're
John,
pretty much
5
done.
minutes left here.
All right, enjoy, and thank you, Tay Tay.
Alright, I'll try to keep this short. So obviously tonight is the final race of the regular season. Next week we will have a bye week, and then playoffs will kick off the following week. The following drivers are currently locked into the locked into the Xfinity playoffs right now. Keaton, Andrew Wagner, Dakota, Adam, Justin Ritchie, and Travis Smith are all locked in currently with their wins. You get to have 7 or more starts to be eligible for the playoffs. Right now, that means if the playoffs were to start today, Chuck would be out and Brandon would be in. So if you haven't, look at the points, see where you're at before the end of, or before the race starts. If not, just go for the win, and that'll get you in. Also, I know Gresham may be up a little bit tonight, knowing that it's the final race to make the playoffs. Just have this turned into a wreck fest. It's been pretty clean the last few weeks, actually for a while now. I know we started off a little sketchy the first couple races, but it's definitely cleaned up. So let's end the regular season strong going into the playoffs. Next Tuesday, I'm going to do another practice all-star race. Be eligible for the all-star race, you had to do at least 7 races to be eligible for the playoff or for the all-star race. That'll be on the official all-star race will be on the July 8th. And that'll be in the ARCA car at Daytona. Other than that, don't have too much. Brazen will be making the calls again, so if you get an EOL for calls and call, well, don't argue with Brazen, whatever he says, that's what it is. He's been doing a good job doing it, so we're gonna obviously keep letting Brazen do it. But yeah, if you cause a caution, you get an EOL. Second one, passer. Third one, you're removed. No fast repairs. 3 sets of tires altogether. 4 sets of tires, sorry. Other than that, that's all I got. Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, everybody.
Thank you.
Yep, good luck, y'all.
Good luck, everybody.
Fuck you, Dakota.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck Dakota.
Yeah, fuck Dakota.
Damn, that's crazy.
Okay, John, 2 minutes left.
I'll jump on that bandwagon.
Hey, get in line. It's a long one.
Dakota who?
Damn. Boo.
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 I got a niece named Dakota.
That seems to be a trend.
No, I don't. I'm just kidding.
Man, it's hard to get to click on the room when everybody's joining other rooms. It just starts moving.
Yeah, no, so try doing it with a VR headset and you look in the corner of your eye. Outside your headset. It's
Man.
impossible. No, it's gonna be a crazy night, I think.
Yep. Just stay out of trouble.
Yeah, it's been my nickname this season. Trouble.
Man, the way it was looking out there in practice, I don't know. I'm a little worried.
Yeah, it's always like that in practice, like here especially. Just I don't think anybody's gonna push until
Exit's clear, stay below the line.
go ahead of me. I'm just testing something out. Trying to add
Clear
some
inside.
damper. Never had added damper before to the wheel. One of the guys said he uses like 40% damper to help the shakes.
Oh Oh, he just got the black flag.
It's gonna start here any second, I think.
What's the damper do?
Supposedly when you're pushing it, it helps like wiggles and shakes if you get pushed and stuff.
Okay.
Kind of helps it a little bit.
Okay, Jones. Time's expired. E8.
Yeah, there's a checkered flag. Makes your wheel less twitchy.
That's the end of the session. E8.
What's mine at? Mine's at 60%.
So you already got plenty. I had 0%, so when I first was doing it. Yeah, I think the Logitech, they recommend it to be the non-direct drive wheels. They recommend to have a higher damper. Supposedly the direct drive already have a damper built into it, so.
Damn. Fancy. Just me and you tonight, huh?
Yeah, I didn't even message Chris. I don't think he bought a new rig and it doesn't look like he has it set up yet.
Alright, we have 2 laps to get the job done.
But I'll be right back when I get done.
Apple. Here we go, y'all. Start of the race. 90 laps
track
at
temps
Daytona. This
decreasing.
is the
It's
last
now
race.
81 degrees.
If we do not get a win here, we do not make the playoffs. This is our last and final chance to make the playoffs. It is crucial that we do good. Shit. You need to refresh your thing. I've already changed it. You just need to refresh.
Okay, Jones. The leader is just done a 51.00. E3. The leader's just run a 50.92.
Alrighty, you put a shit show?
Yeah. The sky looks really nice tonight.
Overcast.
That's a new
No, I was just talking about, yeah. The
50.84.
overcast and the sun going down looks really cool.
Car ahead is just done a
I'm glad this is a night
50.94.
race.
It's a quick lap for Adam, 50.83.
Who's this Kristen dude? We got so many new people joining. Adam?
They only race these fucking races, it seems like. A lot of these race cars, all these drivers are not even eligible for playoffs. They're like probably 15 that are even eligible.
And we took a tour of the brewery.
Maybe
And
no, it's
it
actually 20 that
was
are made 7
outstanding.
races, but like 15
The
have
tour
a
was
chance to get in. I think.
outstanding, and of course, Yingling beer, always outstanding. That doesn't matter.
The chocolate beer.
They didn't have the chocolate.
Hopefully my
beer,
VR doesn't
but
mess
I
up because
actually
it's a lot of cars,
got
and last
to
time it was a lot of
try
cars.
a beer that is only available at
I had a
that
hard time
brewery
getting
that
my
they
90
make
frames.
that is a vanilla beer,
Interesting.
and it's really, really good. I could have got it in a pint jug, a really cool Yingling pint jug, but I didn't think I could keep it cold in my
Put
luggage
this
on the
in the
airplane.
browser.
Ah,
So Macaulay did, I think, end up getting one of those pint jugs, which was pretty cool. But it was a great time. Other than that, I got to see Gettysburg. So that was the first time for me to go to Gettysburg. And yes, I mean, one day though, I got to spend one day there, and I'm telling you, I could spend a month there, literally, taking in all the different monuments and the sites that were dedicated over the years from the Battle of Gettysburg. And the history and what you learn with the cyclorama is just incredible, Brazy.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the places I'd like to visit at some point.
So to top off my tour of Pennsylvania, I went to the Hershey's Chocolate Factory.
Come on, man. Good luck.
That's the end of the session.
I did
P17.
Hershey's
I'm gonna pace it,
Chocolate
try to get
World.
there to the end.
And
That might
that
be a
was
fuel
only
mileage
because it was 5 minutes
situation,
down
so
the
it
road
might
from my
be
hotel.
a lot of saving at the beginning in the first run. Get a couple
Because
extra
that
laps
is
out of it.
meant more. They have a theme park
If
and
you
all
can.
there. I think it's meant more for smaller kids, Brazy.
Gotcha.
But for us big kids, we can get a good price on chocolate. So yes, I was able to fit a bag of that in my suitcase, and then have TSA ask me what was in the bag, Brazy. I said it's my chocolate. Stay the fuck out.
90 seconds.
That's exactly
And how
what
did
I
they
told
react?
them. I said that is my chocolate. You stay the fuck out. They laughed and they handed me my suitcase. That's a true story. That happened right in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Matt, 80, like
I had a hell of a
78,
flight,
the 80s,
Brazy.
I'm
I'll
down
tell
like
you a
10
little bit
frames
about
on
it
the
after
cars,
we do
but
the starting grid here.
it's
Yeah, it
doable.
looks like we're already good
38
now.
cars under the freaking grid.
Macaulay only knows part of it.
34th right now. Holy shit.
So
I
we
can't
are.
imagine it's
seconds.
any worse
How'd
than
everybody come
DMS's trip from Vegas.
Well, I didn't get in an accident in an Uber or nothing, and I didn't go to jail, so I guess all that was good, right?
Right?
So none of that happened, but the flight got delayed last night by probably about an hour. So that put it in St. Pete, Florida pretty late. And then I had an hour and 10-minute drive from St.
All right,
Pete.
here we go.
30 seconds.
Look at the
So
plane coming
that
over
was
the
pretty
track. You see
interesting
it?
when I got frustrated and decided it was a
90
good
laps.
idea to
Okay,
go
John.
to the bar
The track temp is 80 degrees.
inside
The
the
air temp
terminal
is
and start
79.
pounding down drinks.
I don't see it, but I have seen them like landing off to the, I think it's off
They
the front
cut me
stretch,
off.
backside of
Just
it.
so you know, the bar did, so they did the right thing. And then I got on the
So
plane
it looks
and
like
I
we have like
started
38
drinking
drivers
some
in
more,
this
Brazy.
freaking thing.
Huh.
It was just,
Oh, hold up.
This is rolling start.
frustrating when you
Stay
got
behind
a
car.
delayed flight,
28
and I
on the
didn't know
inside.
it was delayed until I got to the fucking airport. That's what makes it worse,
Nerd.
right?
Right?
When you get all the way to the
The
airport,
pace speed is 7 miles per hour.
Drop frames again with
and
everybody
you
started
walk
moving.
over there and
Fucking
you look
A.
at that board and it says delayed. And you're like, fuck my whole life. Just because it got delayed. Because I knew that it was you have it figured out, right? You're going to land at 11, you're going to get out of the airport and get to your car in the parking lot probably about 11:30, realistically. So I can get home, about 12:30, 12:45.
Man, this car is
Which is
dragging
earlier,
like a
let's just
motherfucker.
face it, than 2 a.m., right?
Correct.
So that's what I attempted to do, and that's my whole trip. I'm glad. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed my weekend adventure.
Can't hear you, Keaton.
That spilled over into Monday when I went to Chocolate World, and then I did the horrific flight back. And then what happened on the flight was even funnier. This is where the comedy comes in. So the airline stewardess literally was walking by with the tray full of the cups
All right, here
in
we
the
go.
sleeve,
Good
all
luck.
the cups in the sleeve,
Mm-hmm.
and all the bags of potato chips, right?
Yep.
So she's walking by and literally dumped my head. Dumped it on my head.
All right, keep the radio quiet.
Pick it all up, right? And I look at her and I say, "What the hell did I do to you?" She said,
Okay,
"I'm
Jones,
sorry."
get ready here.
So it gets better than this. I pick all the stuff up. I get it all sorted back out on her
Go,
tray.
go, go.
Okay? And I'll be a son of a bitch if she didn't drop more stuff.
Got a car to your
Oh,
outside.
we're green flag and racing.
Hold your line. Still there.
We are 2 by 2 by 2 by 2.
Still
How
there.
far back? Let's say all the way to the back.
Still there, still there.
But I'm keeping an eye right now.
Still
on
there.
4 cars. I don't see
Still
a big
there.
one, so I don't know where those runners are.
Still there.
Should we wait?
The next car ahead is SAT car number 66. Speed light outside clear.
Yeah, that flight attendant needed to lay off the bottle, Nation. And what the fuck are you doing in there, not here?
Got a car outside.
We need to
Is
get
this
to
like
45
fucking
laps.
Bizarro world? What's up?
Saving fuel.
I mean, that's his MO. That's what he likes to do. He likes to sit there and antagonize
If we
you
could save the green, which I
by
don't.
sitting in the chat and not being here.
Right, and not getting the broadcast booth because, you know, it does say the village idiots up in the top left-hand
Your
corner.
line.
Not
Hold
Vern
your line,
the idiot.
still there.
It doesn't say Vern the idiot. It
Hold
says
your
the
line.
village idiots.
You're all clear high. Outside.
And you can't have the village idiots with only one airline.
And this
unless
car
I
is
assume
bottoming
the rule
out
is
so
a
much.
village
I think that after you broke you lost your virginity last Wednesday night and did a broadcast solo, that you are now
Still there. Fine.
That's what qualifies.
Still there.
Is that what does it?
Yes, it
Whoa.
does. When you
Damn, I hit that
break the
apron.
mold,
Where you at? Did you qualify?
one whole
Yeah,
broadcast,
17.
Hold
you
your
did,
line.
you pulled it off, okay? You
Still
have
there.
become a
No, nobody's
village
saving fuel right now.
because it
No,
was
it's stacked.
idiot to do this.
D18. Okay, Jones. The leader's just run out 47.83. Car behind you's just done
I
on
got
47.64. Hold your line. Still there.
Everybody's just riding now.
Still there. Clear up top.
I think we're just going so fast because we're all
Just
here.
put it on track and you
But
can
no one's
put
really
the
pushing.
cars.
A lot of room between everybody.
Not part of the time.
Easy,
Still
bud.
there. Still
Nowhere
there.
to go,
We're
man.
going to change the cameras up a little
Hold
bit
your
here,
line.
go back a little. We're going to look at the 66 car
Still
right
there.
Seth Steele,
Still there.
Aiden Young, 69 out there, 53, Ivan Jones,
line.
17, the bootlegger, different paint scheme on that 17
Still there.
car. Jump in there,
Hold your
take a
line.
look at
Still
that
there.
paint scheme for a second. I believe he's got
Still there.
the Chrome Bush Latte paint.
Still there. The leader's just run
Bush
out
light.
37.68. That's a new quick lap for James. 47.29.
That's right.
Hold your line. Still
I don't
there.
know why the Chrome ain't coming. There's something going on with my
Still
computer
there.
crazy.
Still there.
I'm not sure. I mean, it appears to
there,
be similar
still
to what
there.
I'm seeing.
I guess
Line.
everything's fine on that part. It might be something wrong with his paint.
Hold your line. Enter car number
What are you
44.
scared
Clear
of?
up top.
Are you
Got
scared
a
to get
car
a
here
boot?
outside.
Are you scared
Still there.
because you're just nation?
Hold your line.
Are you scared because the
Still
aliens are threatening you?
Hold
Show
your
us
line.
on the doll, nation. Just point on the doll where the
Still there.
aliens hurt you, okay? I'm pretty
Still
sure
there.
they'll point to the rear.
P19. Okay, Jones. That's a new quick
I don't
lap
think he
for
hurt
James.
serious.
47.28. That lap was a 47.94.
One keeps running into the wall up here.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear high.
There's 38
Clear high.
cars tonight.
38 cars. What in the world? NASCAR can't even get 38 started.
Oh no, Susie can. I can't see shit
How did
back here.
WFO do
Several.
with NASCAR?
Outside.
I don't know. There's a couple. I see there's
Still there.
a face that hasn't been
Clear
around in a
outside.
while that is now
Got a
here.
car outside.
Whose face is that?
Clear outside.
Mr. Bradley
Outside.
Cooper
Outside.
is out there racing tonight.
I see Coop
Still there,
posted this
still there.
morning. You're absolutely right.
Still
And
there.
He is out on the racetrack.
Line.
I don't think we did a start the field. I'm gonna pull the grid
Hold
up
your
on
line.
the screen.
We did not.
We
D18.
did because I was
Still
talking.
there.
So
You were storytelling it. It's
Hold your
fine.
line. Still
Justin
there.
Gann, your current leader, started on the pole.
Still there.
No saving going on whatsoever.
No.
Still there.
Starting third tonight was Christian
Still
Schrader.
there, still there.
Keep running my fastest lap every lap.
Still
But
there.
yeah, me too.
I have not either.
And
Still
Christian
there.
is going to be starting the 29 car at his outside.
Still
corner.
there.
That's a name we know. That's Brandon.
Maybe a good time to try to get the fastest lap, get an extra point.
The guy that started fifth tonight, Adam Pettit. Right?
Too early.
Outside.
You got to wait until the end.
Car number 30 is now in the lead.
I know this though, if it breaks loose at any time, it's gonna take out 40, 50,
Still there.
what am I talking about? At least 20 to 30 cars because we are ass to nose up there.
Hold your line.
11th tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Justin
Absolutely.
Fields in front of Indiana
P19. It's a new fastest lap for all
Say hello to Mr.
47.09.
Mississippi.
Been real
Oh, no,
consistent.
you look pretty good, Mick.
Appreciate you tuning into the
Still there.
broadcast, week in and week out.
Still there.
2 nights a week action for Mr. and Mrs. Sanu. That's his
Still
own
there.
experience. So.
Appreciate it. Running really hot. You know, feel like we're pushing too hard.
Cody Briggs started the 12th, pushing 13th, and outside the 14th. Oh, Wagner
there.
It's almost worth like breaking off
15,
like
Brad
10 guys
there.
and
28 car.
saving the fuel so we don't have that extra pit, but it'll be a caution.
Ivan Jones drove
Hold your line. Still there.
off in the 17th
Still
position.
there.
80
Still
down to
there.
69 was 18th.
Yeah, I could try to stay a little higher
Justin
on my
Richards,
stretch.
55, started 19th. And
Still there.
Names the bootlegger 17th was in 20th.
Still there.
First was Randy Showers in the 23rd.
Hold
I
your
keep
line.
hitting that damn apron down in the trial.
48.05. Line.
Greg Parmalee to his outside in the 4th,
Still there.
22nd. Keaton Trips 26, 23rd.
Still there.
38 Austin Wagner 24th.
Still there.
Burgess in 70th. 26 was
Still there.
One keeps hitting that wall, man. Eventually it's going to go down.
Del Toro, this ring, driving
Still there.
rolled off 27.
He's hitting it on the back strip, hitting it at a 2, and hitting it at a 4.
Carter's 29th and the 30th with James Grace 27. Travis Smith started tonight.
Still there.
31st and Bradley Cooper
Still there. Still there.
making another appearance in WFO
Still
after
there.
several seasons. But tonight,
Hold
in the
your
number
line.
50 car, he started 32nd.
Still there.
33rd started
Now
tonight.
my 2 laps short of 45.
Hold your line.
63, and to his outside was TJ Lee rolling
Hold
up there in
your
the
line.
34 car. Hal Amy,
Still
look
there.
at that, the number 3 car.
Hold your line.
Back
Still
in
there.
action tonight for WFO.
In
Started
the flesh.
Still there. Still there.
into his outside, starting in
Still
the
there.
36 spot was Kevin Steck, driving a 22
Still
car.
there.
He's from Pennsylvania too, it looks like.
Still there.
Paul Patterson pops right there in the 51
Line.
car, rolled off 37th. The 38th was the number
Still
35,
there.
Gary Wright. And that
Still
was
there.
your starting grid. It was going to be too long to do in one
Still
pace
there.
lap anyway.
Still there.
Thursday.
Still
So
there.
we were literally able to go up here,
Still there.
and by doing it later, you know,
Hold
9,
your
8,
line.
7, 8, 9 laps in, it probably took 3 laps
Still
for
there.
me to do that.
20th. You've
I
just
do
done a
believe so.
48.03.
Big,
Hold your
big
line.
field tonight.
It is a very
All right, we're
large
getting a lot of
field. That line,
checkups,
how big it
tops
is,
and
but
bottom.
Not only do you know that, you
Whoa,
know that
pretty
the
wide.
drivers are in the field, right?
Clear outside.
Big
No,
check
you're
up on 'em.
outside.
Still chatting it up.
Yeah,
Still not
that's
over.
happening all behind me.
Just- I've been
Damn.
noticing the pattern.
Hold your line. Still there.
They're checking up a lot up here, top.
there.
At this point,
The
what
top
is
is
your
starting to
number?
fall
Actually,
back.
Don't answer that question. Never mind. But
They
I
tell
mean-
you
Outside,
no
outside.
area.
Guy
or
just got
is no
super
go.
loose and
Hold
went
your
down the
line.
apron. He came up and
it's at
The guy let him in
there.
there.
And he made it
Lost
a
a lot
go
of-
thing.
Still
Just
there.
stay on the bottom.
Here, didn't I?
The top's fixing to fall.
I can't see the front of the field.
That's what I'm telling you. The top's fixing to fall. So if
Actually,
you're
you
on,
second?
Still there. Still there.
We
P19.
I'm in 19.
Second row?
Still there.
Yeah, I think as far as I can see up
Still
there.
For the viewer. That's exactly right.
You were
Still
19,
there.
which is
We won't be breaking the
Second
goal
row up.
out in the
Hold your
broadcast
line.
tonight. That's not going to happen. And
Still
since
there.
I'm not racing, I'm pretty sure Nation is going to
36.
break out the
Still
viewer
there.
results.
Line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
a lot of checking up though on the
All
bottom.
clear high.
This top's starting to get its shit together
Outside.
again.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
Everybody's keeping a pretty tight pack right
Still
now.
there. You're all
It's
clear
kind of
high.
pushing anything super
Outside.
hard.
It's kind of the idea on these
Clear
places.
outside.
Crazy,
Outside.
they don't wanna fall back too far.
Okay, Johns. You've just done a
You lose
48.02.
that track,
You've been real consistent here. Great job. Still there.
You're just a sitting duck to get lapped. Bruce.
Still there.
What's going to be
Still there.
interesting to see is, you know, we know our teammates
Still
are going to
there.
get together. So we know who
Hold
some of
your
the
line.
teams are, right?
Outside clear.
So you'll see
outside,
those guys
outside.
work together. And
Hold your line.
if we
Still
stay
there.
green after we do our
Line.
first round of green flag pit stops, it'll be interesting
Still
to see
there.
if the group can break away like normal.
Still there.
So normally you'll have a group that
Still
could
there,
be,
still
you know,
there.
10 to 20 cars.
Still
that
there.
just
What's up,
work out
Teddy?
the pit strategy right now
Still
to get
there.
up ahead of the other guys a couple
It's
seconds.
our last
Hold
chance
your
to
line.
get in the playoffs,
And
man.
then you see those
We got to get a
Hold your
win.
line up
Or we're not making the
Still
playoffs.
there.
to make up time and catch up to that.
Hold
lead
your
time.
line.
So we'll have to see if some of that starts
Got
going
a car
on.
outside.
One thing I've noticed about, you know, these plate
Hold your line,
tracks, and
still
you
there.
probably have too, Crazy, is
Still there.
they're
Still
either
there.
going to be, you know,
Clear
10
outside.
cautions or there ain't going to be 2 cautions.
Andrew, car number 44
and
is now leading.
that's gonna affect pit strategy because I was talking to drivers tonight, and with 90 laps, they said if you reserve, you can make it a one pit stop, but they don't think that that's going to be the case or possible.
Yeah, it's a little hard to reserve the gas at the plate track like Daytona. If you're one of the front cars, like Dan's been leading this thing from the start, racing. He's
And that top line, all them 419 drivers done got together.
But some of the guys behind
They've
him
been
in that
switching
track,
and getting themselves ready.
so they're not burning fuel.
Why do I feel like they're gonna make it 3 wide?
They got 30 left.
There he goes. He's making it 3 wide. He's gonna make it 3 wide. All of them are. Get ready.
Still there, still there.
Plate tracks with 90 laps.
Still there.
And we
Yep, get ready.
even though we could get out,
There he goes.
you didn't want to get out.
He's wanting to do it.
Yeah.
He keeps
Because
speaking.
you needed to save that fuel if you were going to one stop it.
Hold your
And
line,
I
still
think
there.
that we might see that tonight. I mean, I think we might see people
I'm almost
purposely
paid
hold
enough
off
to
from
go
getting up
45
there.
laps
Still there.
right now.
And that's going to
clear
go the
high.
same for the second run if they want to stop.
True.
But that's only saying if they go green. And I'm
No,
gonna tell you
he's
right
going.
Now, you're racing this close together.
There he goes. He's 3 wide. He backed out of it again.
Well, and
Outside.
I also heard a couple of guys talking about
Hold your
they have
line.
to be careful because if they
Hold
stay
your
too
line.
close, their cars start to
Clear
overheat,
high,
so they got to be
clear
a little
high.
cautious on that too.
Yeah,
Outside.
I can see where that could be an issue.
Still there.
I think when you're pushing on the guy in front of you,
Still there.
that's when that becomes more of a problem. If you
Still
keep
there.
a little gap between the guy in front of you,
Still there.
you can usually keep enough air in the
Line.
radiator to cool the car down.
Still there. Still there. D21. Clear
B&B,
up
just
top.
disregard that no-no thing.
Got a car
Um,
outside.
I'm pretty sure Nation don't have
Clear
a no-no,
outside. Outside.
especially when it comes to the aliens.
Hold your line.
I'm just pretty sure he made that shit up.
Still there.
I
Clear up
don't
top.
know what else to say there. Top
Outside,
left-hand corner,
outside.
though, we have initiated
Hold your
racing
line, still
into
there.
the Village Idiots thing.
Still there. Still
But
there.
we didn't initiate
And
you
that
racing,
top
you
line is
initiated
so
yourself.
much faster. I keep losing
Car
position.
I
30
mean,
on the lead.
I
Hold your
kinda-
line.
Well, if it wants to be, somebody's
It was
pushing it,
trial by
they'll push
fire.
that top line, but
So
I don't think the bottom line wants to be too aggressive, I don't think.
No, they're being really relaxed.
We're 2 seconds slower this lap almost.
How about this? How
Back
about
here.
give the
Still there.
broadcast a like if you like Gracie's broadcast
Still
on Wednesday
there.
night?
I think
I
they
thought
realize
you
the
did a
fuel
fabulous
situation.
job.
Hold your line. Still there.
Oh, it's too late now.
You can't never look at
Still
the
there.
analytics
I
and
can go
say,
45
oh, we got a
laps right now. I've been
dislike,
saving it.
two
Fine.
dislikes. You
I
know
got
how many
28
people
laps
wanna race
good right
the
now,
we
28.
got rid of
28. Let me
after
see
we
what
go
I
over
got.
15
Oh, no, I
seasons we've been
understand that.
going.
Hold your line.
And me and Nation built some haters on
Hold
our
your
own in
line.
the broadcast group, and I'm not even kidding about
Clear
that.
high.
Well, Nation grew a
Outside.
whole country of haters.
Well, not just the
29, I'm good.
We literally had white
Yeah,
people.
I'm better than you.
Accuse us of being
They in the
racist.
pack, I'm single file, so I've been
Yeah.
How
saving
is
cars
that
like
even possible?
Still
And
there.
I'm not going wide open all
How
the
can
time.
a white man be
Still there,
racist
still
against a
there.
white? Right?
Still there.
We couldn't figure it out.
What are these guys talking about on the race?
I tried to
I
explain.
mean,
there.
I know you guys were pushing on Canada
Still there.
a couple races ago too. So I mean, we
Still
may
there.
have.
That's not racist, though.
Still there.
No, I'm not saying it's racist, but we might have made
Still
some
there.
enemies in
Still
another
there.
country.
I don't care.
Got a car to
I
your
really
outside.
don't care. We
Hold
have
your
more
line, still
people in
there.
California than they have in Canada.
Outside clear.
Maybe we could swap.
You get about the same, Gracie. That's the problem. If you swap California for Canada, you would get about the same type of people. No, thank you. I don't want the swap.
I mean, I'll take Alberta. They can have Canada.
Yeah,
They can
we'll
have
take
Outside.
out Saskatchewan, but
Still there.
they can have the rest of that.
Still there.
Fire no.
Still there.
Man,
Line.
you're right, Gracie. A lot of 2x2
If I
stuff.
could take in a rip,
Hold your line.
Yeah.
I'll get raced.
Hold your
Yeah,
line.
why
Going
not?
about 200 miles an hour.
That's how you get high real quick. You gotta do it at these speeds, you know?
It's,
Yeah.
There's not a lot going on, but there are a few cars dropping from
This
the
is like
outside
driving
to the
in
inside
regular
lane.
day traffic, you know,
So we're
out
starting
here
to
on
get
the
a little bit more
interstate.
single file in the back.
That's what it
Bumper
feels
to
like
bumper.
Shuffle around like that a bit. I don't
I ain't getting up on that top side.
And I think that's a
Because that's where
product
the
of
wreck's
fuel.
going to be. They're pushing the
Crazy.
hardest.
I think those guys don't want up there, like I said.
That lap was a
Because
48.06.
why not save the fuel, right?
Yep.
If you can save the fuel, save it now. Save it now. We appreciate each and every one of you that tune into the broadcast.
Yes,
and the
we do.
drivers appreciate it too. They like to go back and read that chat. Every once in a while we have Nation 01 in the booth, but tonight he's in the chat, but he won't get in the booth. Wonder if the alien's got his tongue. Crazy.
Dustin, car number 30 is now in the lead.
You put your favorite driver in the chat. I'll give him about, I don't know, 2-3 minutes of fame right here on the WFO Racing Network tonight. We got a lot of drivers to cover. That's 38. We might not be able to get through the field.
Still there.
But if they can make it halfway on fuel, I'd say they'd be able to run it to about lap 45.
Oh, man. Everybody's going topside now. Everybody's dropping back. I'm guessing fuel saving mode.
Kind of got caught up in the wall a little bit there, and it sucked in behind.
I'm sure some people aren't, but I think we have been saving. I can tell the speed's been different.
We're starting to break down to a
A
single
little bit of 3 wide.
single
We wanna
file.
go to the best view at Daytona right now.
I'm like a second
It's
slower
on
every
board
lap
with
right
the
now.
race
So.
leader, Justin Gamble.
Yeah, they're slowing down a lot.
And look at the banking around this track here. That's why I love this camera. So much banking around Daytona. You're on board with the race leader, Justin Gann. We'll go to the guy fighting him on the outside. That's the driver of the 20, or no, actually the 29's on the inside behind him. That's Christian Strader driving the 29 car. Moving back and forth to second and third, and that's what
Here
you get
comes
when you're
Ricky.
side by side, Crazy, and they're drafted. The spots just keep swapping.
Got a
So
car
now we're on
outside.
board with the third place driver, Andrew Wagner.
Hold your line.
Back
Clear
in fifth
outside.
place, we're going to have Brandon Showers in the 23. And then Adam Pettit right here showing fifth now in the 49 car. So showing sixth on the board is going to be John Wimbish driving the 56. Back in seventh is going to be the 00 right here, Roy Hyde. And look when you go back, just see how
B22.
close
Okay,
these
Jones.
drivers
That
are
lap was a
to the guy in
48.18.
front of them. And if something goes wrong, Crazy, because you're that close, it's really hard to avoid it.
Yeah, it's going to take out quite a few.
So now we're on board
Which
with.
may also be a benefit of some of these guys that are sitting back. Maybe they're hoping that something happens up
They
front.
have
They can
time.
dodge it.
Right, they have time to dodge it. You're
Well, let me-
exactly
let
right.
me
That's
pit.
all behind that.
Is now in the lead.
And
Four
you can
tires
hear how
takes
much
up the
they
same
Oh, we got guys in the wall. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Seventh place car here, the
We have 3
72.
wide.
3 wide.
Clear outside.
All right, you're halfway through this fuel run.
We have 3 wide by McCulley right now.
Sorry about that,
Around this
55. I seen smoke in
Yeah,
front of
we
me
get
and
on
I
board
checked
with
up.
the 3
Sorry.
wide. Michael McCauley here in the 81 car.
You're good.
And I can confirm McCauley is
Lap times are real
he's
consistent
McCauley
here.
in
Keep
real
it up.
life too.
I seen smoke,
McCauley
man.
is McCauley. We did have fun.
It's that one car hitting the wall again.
Space Bug, number 7, huh? Number 50, number 01. So the 50 car is going to be Bradley Cooper. Get on board with that driver right here, the 50 of Bradley, the Cooper. Been a while since he raced over here. He's currently sitting 32nd on the field right now. Instead of doing the through the field, I did the top 10 there basically. We're just going to, when you put a driver's name or number in there, I'm just going to go to that driver. We'll do a lap on board with that driver, maybe a half a lap, because it's a 2.5 mile track. Let's face it, it's a big one. You see that draft he gets, and he's all the way out of the gas here.
Dustin,
That's
car
how you
number
save
30
gas when
is
you're
now
in
leading
that
the
race.
race.
And he's got Holland and them back there too, so those are teammates of Coops. Oh, who else did we get? The number 7. So who do we got in the 7? I just passed them. Oh, we're going on board with
One in the
James
wall
and
again.
Craig
One car.
driving the number 7 car here.
He's
Turn
falling
eight.
back.
Down the middle of the pack, Crazy, 18th position.
Hold your line, still there.
He's struggling.
Hold your line.
I have him at 16.
Well,
Still there.
16th now. It's Daytona. It's
Hold
gonna
your line,
change.
still there.
Go from
You got
16
two up
to
top,
14
two up
to
top.
18.
D23. Okay, John.
That's who I've been
Next
kind of
car
riding with.
is car number
Watch
one.
behind.
Car
He's been
outside.
moving his way up, starting 30.
One's
places,
falling.
16.
Yellow
So,
car.
You're outside.
Coming back to you.
While there's not moves happening, there are moves happening.
He's getting it figured out, but I mean, when you're in a car like this, like he
Outside.
is, when you come to a corner here, it's like you're
Hold
driving
your
into
line.
a wall, literally.
No, he's still
They're
in
up
it. I retract my
It's
previous
awesome,
statement.
Racing this close together, though, it takes
Outside.
a lot of concentration, racing.
Still there.
And if a driver loses it for
Still
just a
there.
second, that's when we see caution flags.
Still there.
That's
Still
usually
there,
what
still
causes
there.
it. You know, nobody will do it intentionally.
Still there.
Just shit happens, right?
Still there.
That lap was a
Clear high.
We've seen
Clear
that
high.
happen many times.
Taking a broader look at the field right here, just to kind of give you an idea of how many cars are on the track out here tonight. It's crazy. And all these cars are still in a draft. Crazy.
Andrew, car
Every
number
one of them.
44 is now leading.
That makes it more crazy, right?
Right.
I mean, you
Speeds
go
are
back
starting to pick up,
the
too. I
last
don't know if
car
you
on the
noticed
track
that.
was in 35th,
Oh, yeah.
and that's going to be Bradley Cooper in the 50 car.
I'm barely at 45
And
laps
he's
now. because of it.
3.4 seconds behind the race leader in first. So it's insane. And Justin Gann is still leading, by the way. He's got Andrew Wagner's 44 to the outside. And Wagner can
One's
get up
back in
front
the
of him
wall.
briefly. Oh, he might get enough to clear him and go to the bottom, but not quite, Brazy. So it looks like that outside line's trying to push a little bit. Brandon Showers.
Not gonna have a right side, is he?
No. I'm waiting for him to wreck, though, and oh, man, I'm scared he's going to come straight across my nose.
That guy behind you can make
Yeah, I'm
or
actually
break
a
your
lap
race.
short now.
If he
Fuel gets
pushes
the
you in the
second
wrong
speed
spot,
change.
it's just going to hook you and turn you in the outside wall, Brazy. So it looks like they've been staying pretty gentle on each other's bumpers, which is good to see. And I think that's partly why we've been 28 laps now. We started 38 cars here, okay? This will sum it up real quick. We
Yeah.
started 38
Y'all
cars
listen
here.
to what
We
he
went
says.
28 laps, and we have been what? Caution free.
Caution free.
That's how we do it over here at
So that'll sum
WFO.
it up to the talent
Caution
that
free.
we have over here at the WFO Racing League. If you don't think there's talent here, well, you probably need to look again.
Daytona,
Yeah, there's fucking
it'll be a
doubt.
caution that within 10 to go,
So
I
you
think.
just pick it, and if nobody else has it,
A lot of
There's a
drivers
boom,
need to get
boom,
a
boom,
good finish.
it's
so.
yours.
There's a good talent in here. Yeah, I know. I'm one of them.
Let's find the 3 car of Hal Lane.
And I'm going to be digging at the
He's
end.
out.
Trust and
I think
believe
you-
that.
I think you need a win
Al
in this
is
series.
I do. I need this W.
Did anything happen early on, Bracy, that might have taken a couple guys out? Like
Well,
the
I have him on the track.
Really?
Got a car to your outside.
Where's he at?
Hold your line.
He is in
I found him.
37th place.
37th position.
Ricky falling back, so that tells me it's probably getting a little wild up front.
Fuck.
I don't know. I did
I
too
know
for a
why.
minute.
I know why, Bracy. I'm gonna fix it too.
15 laps before fuel.
I never thought we'd have over 35 drivers.
D22.
Oh, gotcha.
So in order to fix it, I gotta kill the overlays. So things are gonna get a little flaky for a second. Oh,
Well,
we're gonna
fueling
just
up all
lock
the
it
way,
up.
you're taking tires too, right? It takes about the same time.
There it goes.
I'm not even going to
John,
take tires.
That lap is a 48.09.
We almost crashed the
I think it
whole
takes
thing,
The
buddy.
same amount of time to fuel as it is to take 4
I'm
tires.
gonna go to my options.
Well, then we might as well just get everything.
I'm gonna try to do this.
Tires are not even really
Right.
important, though.
Right.
A little bit more in
You
these
know,
than it is
it
the
is
trucks, I
what
think.
it is.
but-
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
Oh,
When we start
I see a lot
38,
of backfire and checking up.
38. Yep.
All right, we should be able to pull those drivers now. That's living dangerously right there, boys. limiting the more dangerously though is when I fire these overlays back up. So I'm going to try that now. Get our timing and scoring going again, and boy, this is.
Oh, there comes Ricky.
Man. You talk about using up some resources.
That's real consistent laps. Good job.
You there. Outside clear.
I mean, I literally went up 2 cars. I went, or 3 cars. I went from 35 to 38, right? So I'm loading the overlays back up, and no.
Inside.
They're
Still
trying
there.
to kick me out of my account again.
Still there. Still there. You're clear inside.
I blame this shit on Nation.
Damn it, Nation.
B&B, you want a
Car
good
down
number?
low.
If I'm in the booth,
Hold your line.
if I'm in the booth, why not just race the number 14?
Clear low. Clear low.
D21. That lap was a 47.83.
I'd say 69, but it's already taken.
Inside. Inside. Still
If
there.
it gets a little glitchy on the broadcast, don't worry about it.
Still
We'll get it
there.
back smooth again when I get everything opened back up.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still
Good.
there.
These guys are drifting up the track a little bit more. That's why I think the
Still there.
tires might.
Get our overlays back
Good
up.
thing, they
I'm
are
trying to
drifting
get
up a little
the,
bit. You are all clear
time
low.
and scoring back
Hold
up.
your line inside.
One of the best numbers
Still
right
there.
there, B&B, but unfortunately we have a driver out
D18.
there that's already
Okay,
taken.
Jones. You've just run a 47.74.
Hold
You
your
could
line.
go
Still
with
there.
269.
Yeah,
Still there.
269. B&B. That's 69
Still there.
plus.
Line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
Or
Clear down
6.9,
low.
which
Car
is a good
inside.
time ruined by a period.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
They won't let you. So we are back.
What you should do is, if
There.
you don't think you need to take tires, one of us take tires, one of them let's go and see what the time
I got
difference
things a little
is.
bit glitchy. We're going to see if
Good
it's going
time.
to smooth out
Hold your
right
line.
here. I think that
No, we need to be on point here. We need no mistakes.
guys are wrecked out.
Still there.
Mistake could cost you the whole
See
race.
if what I did work, and it did.
Still there.
So I
Still
can go
there.
all
Like,
the
this
way
is
back
the
to
most
field
serious
now. There's
race
Tom
right here for
there.
me.
in the 51.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna check my tires
Still
off.
there.
And
Because
then here's Hal Amy's number 3 car.
Still there.
And then car with him. Basically
Line.
right here. Oh, and the
it's likely to be a caution. We
Car
can take
down
tires
low
then.
inside.
So you're on board
Car
with the
number
driver in
30 is now leading.
37th position.
Still
Next to the
there.
final car here. But
You are all clear
the
low.
important thing is they're still on
And
the
a car
board, but
low
they're still in
inside.
track place.
Hold your line.
So Hal Amy is still
Still
in
there.
the lead draft here. All 38 cars are.
You've just done a 48.34.
Yep,
Still there.
there's no real separated backs
Hold
yet.
your line. Still there.
Look who's in
9
the
laps will go for
Hold
me.
your line.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, that's right.
Hold your line.
What took you so long, Nation? You've been in the chat since the
Still
beginning of
there.
the damn broadcast.
He had trouble getting up the
Still
stairs
there.
and he's following Biden.
Hold your line.
Shit, I would have never made it
Hold your line.
upstairs,
Still there.
You'd have fallen.
Still there.
You'd have fell up.
That fucker
Line.
would kick me out.
You'd have fell up the
Clear
stairs.
down low. Inside.
Yeah,
Still
it's so kind
there.
of talent to fall up.
Still there.
Yeah, I've only seen that twice in my life.
Still there.
You know, Biden taking an airplane. Oh,
Still
and
there,
up every
still
stage
there.
and you have to walk up.
Hold your line.
That was fun
Enter
shit.
car
though.
number 44.
All clear
It is
inside.
pretty funny, but it's pretty sad too.
Inside,
Pretty
inside.
sad that your family and friends
Hold
will
your line,
grandstand
still
with
there.
your life when you're in that type of medical
Still
condition.
there. Still there.
Want a fake
Still there.
president to run the country just so you could do radical
Still
shit
there.
behind his back, right?
Still there.
Sounds pretty accurate.
I mean, that's
Clear
basically
inside.
what
Car
went
down low.
the whole time, but we know that now.
Hold
It's called
your
auto.
line. Line.
But I don't think it was
Still
the
there.
people that got screwed and ripped off was America.
Still there.
America.
Yeah,
Still
we-
there.
We want our fucking money.
Hold your
back.
line. Still there.
We
Still
want
there.
a lot of things.
E14.
Fuel there.
We're not gonna get that.
We'd like to get paid
Fuel
for
there.
doing these
Clear
broadcasts,
low.
but we
Clear
don't.
low.
We do it because we like
Car
people
down low
watching.
inside.
And it don't
Fuel
matter how you
there.
voted either. We still like you. Okay,
Fuel
let's
there.
get that
Fuel
out
there.
in the open.
Clear down low.
But do we?
Stay out of politics, guys.
Inside.
We're not in politics. Ain't a
Hold
damn
your
one of
line.
us. Ain't a damn one of us that crooked.
Fuel there.
Right,
You're
Nation?
clear inside.
No, but the money he made, fuck, I'll consider it.
Yeah.
I honestly, I feel sorry for the guy.
I do too.
Why?
I always did.
He's a fucking millionaire all
Because-
our backs.
He's
Because
16.
he was
Okay.
forced.
That lap
When
was
you
a
watch him on some of them
48.44.
things, he just looked like he wasn't happy to be there. He didn't look. I mean,
Exactly.
honestly, there were times he didn't know where he was, but there were other times. There were other times where you could just see on his face, it's like he wasn't like you could tell he was being forced to be there.
You're probably right.
And that scared the
But
shit
I
out of
mean,
me.
the fucking was talking to the Emperor of China or whatever they call that fucker. He looked like he was in an NBA game.
I'll tell you who wasn't forced to be here. That's 38 drivers that showed up
Outside.
at WFO tonight.
Fuel there.
They were not forced to be here.
Clear
They
outside.
wanted to
I'm
be
0.7
here.
miles.
People
Pretty
in
good at
Jack.
45.
Here.
419 Motorsport.
And
Getting good time.
everybody has
Andrew.
You just run
politics,
a
everybody
Noah
has different
Keaton.
opinions, so we try to stay
Wow,
away
they're
from
way
that
out.
stuff.
Yeah, huh?
They're pitting early as shit, huh?
We don't even like them all.
What? Get ready for a
What's
caution.
that, right, Nation?
It does not.
We're gonna start getting some hits here.
Yeah.
We are. We're on lap 40, but I mean the real magic number here, Bracy, is lap 45.
Get ready for a caution.
That takes you halfway.
Some people
If you
probably
get
didn't
the
hear that
last
message.
line, that's halfway. And if we run
Hold
caution
your line.
free, that's going to pay dividends at
Line.
the end of this race because you seen Justin Gann
Go
run the
there.
front the whole time.
Clear
Let's
inside.
see. I doubt that Gann. We're going to keep an eye on him because I think he'll need. We got cars coming to pit road. Just like that,
P13.
we had
That lap
cars
was a
being long. The race leader is
48.38.
still out
They're,
there.
they're wrecking, but I didn't see
There's
no wrecking.
no way he saved enough fuel, Bracy.
No, I said watch out
If
for
the other
wrecking.
guys
They're gonna
stretch
pit.
and Get to 45. I don't know how you lead the pack the whole time. You can make it. as far,
Sometimes
but we're
people
gonna
just brake too hard.
30's pitting this lap.
So you're
You
going
know, we've
zero
seen him these last
tires?
couple weeks, he
35
gets out
pitting.
front, he tends to
Yeah, I'm gonna
stay
try
out
0
front.
tires just because I don't know if it's gonna take
But
longer to pit
he
or
did
not.
just signal
I'm in
he's
the back
gonna
of the
be pitting
field,
this next
so-
lap around.
That sums it up right there. So now,
I'll go with you.
it's going to be interesting to see who can hit the.
I'm not
magic
pitting yet,
number.
though.
The magic
No,
number is
but I'll
45
do the
if you're
same
watching
thing.
the broadcast.
One car just dropped off.
45 and then
Christian
47.
That's crazy.
29 is now in the lead.
Get that one, Nation?
Yeah.
Okay, Jones. 4 laps of fuel
magic
left.
number
4 laps of
45, the
fuel
race
left for
leader
me.
has pitted. And
Yeah.
that's what happens.
I have
mean,
to
when
go
you're
in
at the front of the line. So
free.
now you take a look at the 29 car.
29 and 49.
Thank you, Canada.
Christian Strader right here in the 29. You want to take a look at it, him in the 56 car, because they're now at the front of this line. And when they had those cars pull off, they're taking the brunt of the air down. So their fuel mileage, if it was decent, it just went to hell in a handbasket, crazy.
Those, let's see. Christian just called
Oh,
in that
we
he's
got
going into the
3
pits, so-
takers.
so.
I'm right. I hate that I'm right, but it's like I told my nephew. Ooh, we almost had a caution right.
Outside.
3 laps of fuel left. 59. You've just done a 48.
2 more laps.
62. Car behind
they're
has just
not-
done a
they're not up there.
47.18.
They can't
Roaring
make it
car number
45.
40
Repit this
is
time.
now leading.
Look how
there.
close the cars are that are left out here. Crazy.
I'm going this time.
And there's a lot of them. They're trying to
Hold
hit
your
the
line.
magic
Fourth
number,
pit
right?
Fuel
one
there.
more.
Magic number's 45.
53 pitting ins.
Fuel there.
5. So we'll see who
Feel
can hit
better.
it because whoever can hit it, if this thing stays
Hold your
caution free,
line.
they're in the
Clear
driver's
up
seat.
top.
But one thing
Yeah,
that
there you
breeds
go.
cautions is what, Bracy? Other caution.
Caution.
Okay? The second most
Outside.
is what?
They're wrecking.
You're slowing down
Watch your
from
speed.
200
Pit
miles
speed
an hour
is
around
60
Daytona
miles per
Speedway,
hour.
and
There-
Okay,
there's
Jones.
17
Looks like you'll
just
be
got
coming out
punted.
into traffic.
Is he
You
going to
should come
save
out in
it?
position 33. Close behind.
Inside full
Dustin.
hard.
4, 3.
And the caution
Yellow.
is out.
Buddy, I had cars fly outside just
Son
slammed on
of
the
a
brake on
bitch,
the
dude. This is why
racetrack.
we can't have nice things.
Well, just like I said, I called it. I hate
Oh, that just
calling
killed
it
me.
like that, but I called it, Nation.
Was that a
Gotta go
slip
the whole
bouncing
way
back
around,
there?
guys.
Yeah, there was somebody said that just went off in the distance.
Fuck.
Alright, so
Pits are still
17
closed.
Go.
You have to get in the pits or no?
Son of a bitch.
I got hit.
I lost my driver. There's too many freaking.
It was 24.
I knew it was gonna
Okay,
happen
speed
during
is
the pit.
71 miles per hour. Pace card 1.
Damn it, man. Where's this damn 26?
Pace car's in turn 2.
All right, so we're gonna back it up again and again.
And again.
So we're gonna watch the 24 car right
Where's the
here on the bottom of
26
the
at?
track. Pay attention to the 17 Busch latte car, and I think it's
So
an out.
17 had called out that he was going to the pits.
So 17 called it out. He slows down and chain
22,
reaction.
we need you up
This
here.
is off the
Number
car that hit the
26.
9. Was that Sanu in the 86?
Pace car middle of back.
I believe it was John Sanu's 86 car, the one that lost the hood right here. So you're gonna.
Okay,
I'll be
John,
low,
pace
y'all.
card
Be
3.
low,
You
going
got
into
one more
one.
lap of fuel
Man,
left.
Sanu hit the outside wall hard. So the 86 run
Why
up
isn't
under
the
the
pit lane
9
open
car,
yet?
Adam
I don't
Madsen,
know.
he took the 3 car Hal Lamy right out.
Okay, pitting this time.
It wasn't nothing to do with the
Exactly, sure.
86. He just
All
didn't
right,
have
pace
nowhere
car's
to
in
go.
turn 4.
And Hal was up there when the 86 went to the outside wall.
All right, pits
Where's
are
the
in.
And that hood that was flying
26, dude?
belongs to the 86 car to John Sanu. Just want
It's
to let
going to be on eBay later.
Just want to let Mr. and Mrs. Sanu know that John's okay. He just lost the hood, right, Nation?
Right, and it's going to be on eBay later.
It's gonna
not
be
bringing
on
up
eBay.
fuel.
Nation's gonna
You should have
sell it.
waited on that because now I got to let everybody buy before pit road.
Pace car in
Right.
the tri-oval.
So
Yeah, it's telling me to let the 26 around, and there's nobody behind me.
Is pitting.
Everything.
Everything.
Never mind, it just fixed
You know
itself.
why? Because you're still going to have to save a little
I gotta wait
fuel
for the
before you run it
51 now.
outside. Because you might be short of fuel when we get to the end of the race, right?
Stay behind the 30 now.
That's right.
So it changes
Don't
everything
speed.
and nothing.
We might as well get
at the
tires
same
now.
time.
I didn't
The
check in
fuck
time.
kind of
I don't
logic
think.
is that?
Might have to come back in.
WFO Village Idiot.
I think we're going to need to stop again. All right, pit in.
You'd
5,
think
4,
that'd be in the handle.
3, 2.
You would think,
One.
but you know, a lot of guys
Oh, how
already
much
have the
damage
field
we
probably
get?
pitted for
Oh,
fuel
they're changing tires
consumption.
now. Good.
Why in the fuck are we
37
looking at this?
seconds.
Right front,
Because I
93%.
switched to
Let me look at it.
96%.
Oh my gosh.
No, it didn't. That camera just looks behind the
Maybe I
bleachers.
shouldn't have looked.
Because that's what we want to see.
It literally does. That camera looks behind the bleachers.
Oh, hey, baby, I can see you there. Hi.
She said that a while ago, Nation.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
A while ago.
The lube didn't kick in.
You know, I got the attention span of a Christmas ornament, right?
And we are now halfway.
I got a passing under yellow black flag because I tried to let everybody buy before we pit, so I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, just give me another VOR after I'll cycle back out.
All right.
Oh, that was fucking harsh.
Harsh. What happened?
She
Pace
said
car,
she's
the
used to
tri-oval.
people not paying attention to her.
Who's not paying attention? You were.
Okay, Jones. Looks like the fuel
I
window's going to
read.
open
I
on
just
lap
didn't-
46.
I didn't say
It closes
anything.
on
It was
lap
my
89.
indication.
All right, pace car's in next time. Okay, stay behind 66
Well, let
on
me
the inside
fetch my
lane.
driver's license. Let's see
People
what
pitting.
it
for
It's not
extra
Nation
fuel.
either.
means. No.
We're
Pace
not
car's
close
in.
to those
Turn
25 likes either, Nation.
I put the first one in.
You might get Brazy in the booth tomorrow night.
Uh-oh.
I don't get them 25 likes, I'm telling you right now, I'm done.
Pace car, turn 2.
I'm done
I've
for.
heard that a
Nation.
time or another.
Done for.
Well, you know what I can say?
What's that?
I think they missed you because we only got 16 last week.
16 what?
Pace car
16
2.
likes.
That's because you weren't pushing for them.
It's telling me to let the
Oh no,
four
he
car
won't
by.
like you doing that.
For some
B&B.
reason.
That's a fact.
Hey, you're ahead of the car you should be following.
He'll cry like a little bitch, just like he did the first time the aliens probed his ass. What do you think of that, Brady?
Are you the excise car?
A little bit.
Crazy.
We're
You might have to
losing.
clear
In
some black here.
space, there's a
Every time I
void,
do
so
that.
they
Go
can
green.
Well, maybe stop doing that.
They're like, I'm tired of hearing about them damn aliens. I don't care what that guy's doing.
Man, this car is low. It just
So
bottomed
what'd you
out
think
so
of my
easy.
trip, Nation? Did you listen to that story?
Yes, it sounded very eventful.
It was pretty eventful.
Four cars coming
Can
on
you
your
believe
outside
that
now.
or that stewardess dropped that shit on me
Yeah, I'm
twice?
trying to let him by. You gotta go.
The flight attendant.
Yeah, same thing.
Because they hate it when you call them Stuart.
I know. I'm
Go
aware
for
of
go,
that,
go,
Nation,
go, go.
But I'm old school.
And you know
Alright,
what
pace
they'll
car's
probably
in.
do to you if you do call them that? They'll still shit
Sorry
on
about that, guys.
Intentionally.
you.
Green's
Look
out.
who's restarting
say,
up
"Ooh,
front.
my bad."
Pops, Paul Patterson. Pace cars in. We're back to green
Car ahead
flag
of us
racing.
is
Don't do
stat
it,
car number
Pops.
66,
Don't
B
jump
license,
out on
and the
it.
rating is
They're going to
1.5,
get stacked up,
D27.
get in the draft, and they're going to drive right by you like you're tied to a stump. So we know that cautions breed cautions, right?
That is correct.
Let's see if they can do it like the start of the race, get
Outside.
restarted clean, and everybody be patient.
Line.
But I don't know that they can, Crazy.
Still there.
All car 51 is now in the lead.
Hold your line. Still there.
28 pushing on the
Hold
pops.
your line.
That's good right there. That's not just
You're all
teammates.
clear high.
That's bothering some.
Far inside.
28
there.
Brad Patterson
You're clear
pushing on
inside.
the back of his pops. The 51 of Paul Patterson's car. And that's what it's all about when you look on
Well,
the
my
front of the
car
51
seems to be
car.
alright.
He's got a clean racetrack around Daytona here tonight.
I think we can work with
And
it.
this is a home track for
D25.
those two drivers, not too far from Daytona.
Outside. Outside.
Alright, we gotta start climbing.
Still
So
there.
it's really cool, and they were
Clear
their
high,
teammates
clear
in
high.
it too, so it's kind of cool to see them out front of their nation. But to see a father and son working together, that's
Outside,
even
outside.
cooler, right?
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. Outside.
Well, we see Keaton Tripp, though. He's got his teammate, and they're going to blow right
I'm
by
not going anywhere. Even like my VR is in
Down
the
low.
right now.
Inside.
Like,
Clear down low.
It's what?
like I'm like crazy.
Inside.
My friends only have 40. I
Take the
can
lead.
really see anything.
Austin
So
Wagner.
you don't want to be near
Hold
me.
your line.
Trying to see everybody.
Alright, I'm coming 3 wide. Hold your line.
Green wide
Who's
in the
that,
middle.
Austin?
Still there.
D23, okay, John.
thought he was
Lap
like
is
four.
up.
48. Clear up top.
Isn't he
They're in
supposed to
4.
be the four?
The car down low.
He was, I think, last week.
Did he
Hold
change
your
his
line.
number?
Inside.
No, I think,
Still there.
Sorry, I didn't want to get stuck back there in the
Mr.
back.
Parmalee came
You
in.
are clear.
Just
all right.
just came out of it back here too.
Oh.
Fuck
so we did
that
have a
shit.
driver come in.
I'd rather be up front.
That's
Got a car
alright.
outside.
Did last week also.
Still
We
there.
need to address that situation, and if they watch
Still
this
there,
broadcast,
still there.
drivers,
Outside clear.
it
Good to
is
go
your
now.
responsibility to
That's
make
so
sure the
weird.
number is worked out.
See, that
You
wouldn't
guys
be.
mess with
I'd
my
get rid of
time
that
scoring
shit.
when you do it,
Certain cars.
and you
car
mess
down
with
low
my points.
inside.
It up.
Yeah,
Hold your
that
line.
shit just ain't worth it. The inconsistency.
So
Still there.
make sure you come
P17.
into this race with the right number
Hold your
on.
Wait,
line.
every
Still
race
there.
so far,
Because if you
finished
do
every
it
race.
twice,
so-
you won't do it a third time.
Still there.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, man.
Still there.
Ooh,
That's how that works.
Still there.
but you're not the warden. Where did,
Still there.
in fact, where is the warden?
I still have
Line.
all the controls, Nation.
Hold your
But we
line.
need the warden.
The warden's racing.
Still there.
Leave them out of it.
Still there.
No, the warden. You know,
We got
the
the
warden.
Warden Jr. in
Still
the
there.
booth here, crazy.
Still
Oh,
there.
you'll never be a junior to the warden.
Still there.
Whatever
Still
happened to
there.
that?
Tim Hamlin, you're the one
Line.
you talked
Yeah.
to him. You've talked to him since
Still
later than I
there.
have,
We're gonna
Nation.
save a little bit of fuel, I think.
Well,
Still
I mean,
there.
balance it up, but damn.
Hold your line, still there. E14. Hold your line.
It's easy for the driver to select.
I hate to say it, but I miss DMS.
Still there, still
He
there.
was a better announcer. These guys get so sidetracked with side stories and forget we're even racing.
But typically it'll.
I got a roll hood bumper there, Hal.
You remember when
It's almost like a talk show.
I appreciate it, but I'm probably
Still there.
Oh mercy.
Oh, that was some funny talks we had right there.
Yeah.
Line.
I mean, not for Hal, because he just...
But unfortunately, that's what we have to do because of that. I mean, we have to, if there weren't rules, then, you know, it'd just be complete chaos every week. Every race.
Inside.
So we have to crack rules. We're not picking on any particular driver, but we have a set of rules that need to be followed.
Still there.
That's that. You can see we got no shortage of drivers over here at WFO. So if we lost one or two, wouldn't be no sweat off our ass.
Still there.
And there is a spreadsheet in the Discord that lists who's got what numbers and
ding ding ding.
Still there. All clear inside.
Brazy hit the nail on the head.
Car inside.
There's plenty of ways to get your number right in there, Brazy.
Hold your line inside.
Well, yeah, just
Hold
look
your
at
line.
the goddamn number list.
Your line.
You
Still
know,
there.
there's a spreadsheet in the Discord.
I don't know, man.
Hold your line. Still there.
Apparently it is
Still
Nation.
there.
Apparently it's rocket science if we got people
Still
with the
there.
wrong numbers.
Shouldn't be.
Still there.
I'm just saying. I
Still
put
there,
it out
still
there
there.
so if they watch the broadcast, they know,
Hold
they know
your
what my
line.
thoughts are behind it. So when they
Still
get
there.
removed from one race, they don't need to ask why.
Hold your
And
line.
if they
Still
don't
there.
know, then we know that they
Hold
don't
your
watch
line.
the broadcast, and we need to talk to them about that then too.
Exactly. Because we need to get our watch
Clear
hours
down
up. I
low.
don't.
Got a car
51.
low. Inside.
I'll be
Getting a
honest
little
with you,
loose
as
up
long
here.
as we've been doing this
Still
for
there.
15 seasons and been
I just
broadcasting
slapped the
since
wall a little
Still
bit.
there.
Trying to put my joint
Still
out.
there.
Yes.
So we're going back to 2008.
They didn't come over the
Still there.
radios.
Probably
Hold your line.
17,
Still there.
17.
That's a good sign.
We have
Still
not
there.
got monetized in all that time. I
Line.
don't think it's going to happen.
51's
your
all
line.
over the place.
Did you look up in the top left corner?
Still there.
I
Just
just
run on
don't
48.55.
the top left.
Still there.
It's
Okay,
saying.
Jones. Your lap times are real consistent.
Subscribers
Keep it up.
or the village.
Still there.
Nope. Yeah, the idiot.
Still there.
That's what I'm saying, Nation. I don't think we're ever
Still there. Still there.
Probably not.
Hold
I
your
don't
line.
think we're going to get the watch
I
hours for it.
believe.
Still there.
I've got like.
I think some of these guys didn't take tires.
It's a little bitty tiny channel.
Still
Well,
there.
this is a
Still
niche.
there.
It's just such a niche that
Still there.
you're not going to get a ton of people say, I can't wait
Hold
to
your
go
line,
there and
still
listen
there.
to Vernon Nation and Brazy fucking broadcast.
Line.
Yeah, nobody says that.
Hold your line.
Well, B&B might say that. but
I don't
nobody
think
else.
Still
anybody's
there.
going to put their damn plate and fork
Still
down
there.
to turn the TV on to switch to WFO on
Still
YouTube.
there.
P11. Just run on
We do have a
48.63.
dedicated 20 people
Still
here
there.
on average every
Hold your
broadcast,
line.
and I appreciate each and every one of them, and they know who they are.
Still there.
Yeah, 19 of them have the last name.
Hold your
Amy.
line.
They did.
Still there.
Is he still in the race, or did he check out, Brazy?
Hold
Damn,
your line.
Brad.
Right there.
He's still in.
Still there.
Oh,
Still
but he's
there.
off the lead draft here.
Brad and Paul are up here in the
And I
front,
believe he
bottom
might have
row.
the hoodless John
Still
Stu
there.
behind him.
You got
Still
some
there.
action
So we
going
got a
on up
couple
in the
guys
front,
ready
too,
to
top
go.
side.
We're riding
Hold your
in
line, still there.
33rd and
Still
37th
there.
position, respectfully.
Your line. You are all
So
clear
how
low.
maybe not able to
Inside.
maintain that draft after
Still
the
there.
restart? That's gonna really,
Still there.
really
E9. Okay, Jones. Your
way
last lap
hard.
was
But you can see the damage in
48.44.
front of that car.
Still
Brazy. It's
there.
pretty bad.
No.
Still there. Still there.
I'm trying to find a.
Still there.
Oh shit.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what
Hold
I'm
your
looking
line.
for.
Coming up
There
on
we
lap
go.
traffic, too.
Line.
See the damage on the front of it right there on the
Hold your
broadcast.
line. Still there.
And the fact that the guy behind him has no hood,
Still
he
there.
would be no better to lead the pack. You see what I
Still
mean?
there.
If he could
Still
get
there.
up on the threes bumper, though, they might be able to help each other out a
Line.
little bit because it might take the air off the missing
Still
hood of
there.
the 86 car.
Yeah, you've
Look
just
who's
done on
coming up behind him.
48.28.
Hold your line.
The field. That's
Hold
right.
your line,
The whole
still
pack
there.
is coming up to lap Al for the first
Still
time.
Oh my
there.
gosh, there's
Clear
So
inside.
that will make
Inside.
him the first car a lap down here.
Hold
Johnson
your
is
line.
going to
In
go
the middle,
high.
3 wide. You're all
And
clear high.
Hal is not. He's going to
And
drop
car
down by
low,
the apron.
inside.
And wow, we almost had a caution.
Still there.
That was
still there.
Hal's
crazy.
going to safely get out of the way here.
Still there.
There is nothing more frustrating than this.
Still there. Still there.
Hal's down here by the grass now. We're on board with
Line.
him. He's going to pull back on the
Hold
track.
your line.
that was Hal that did that too.
There's no sense
He
in
knows
trying
better.
to stay with the draft because
Who was it?
it's
Hal?
pointless at this part.
Hal Amy?
Part of the race.
Yeah.
There.
When you got that much
Still
damage,
there.
He did go all the way down the apron, but
Yeah, but he did it at the last second. He almost got wrecked.
Still
It
there.
was so
yeah, where you drive around
yeah.
pissed off
There's
Still there.
whatever you say. That
because of what happened.
that's
Hold your
nuts.
line. Still there.
The 419 guys are controlling this. Oh hell no.
I'm going to go
Hold
out
your
on
line.
there, Nation, and say
I gotta save a little bit of fuel.
Still there.
I'm just gonna tell you, I don't want to talk to him right now.
right
Still
on, right
there.
on.
So we do have some lap traffic
Still
in with
there.
the pack right now. We've got Jacob
Still
Daniels,
there. Clear
Gary
down
Wright,
low.
Al Amy are
Car
all
down
down
low.
one lap. Noah Wagner is down
Car
2.
inside.
John Snow is down 3, and Andrew
Still there,
Wagner
still
is
there.
down 17.
Hold
That
your line.
is, some of those are because they
P7.
pitted
That lap is a clear
under
low.
green.
Clear low.
and then we
Car
had a
down
caution
low
flag.
inside.
Yep.
Your
And
line.
we don't know how many
Yeah,
of
lap
them
times
that
are real
pitted under
consistent.
green
Keep
got
up.
penalties coming
Still
down
there.
the road.
Right.
So that could
Hold
have
your
happened
line.
too, and it's real easy to do at a track like
Still
Daytona,
there.
Talladega, because you're just carrying
Hold your
so
line.
much speed on the pit
Still
road
there.
that sometimes it's hard to get it
Still
loaded
there.
down, and you get a unsafe entry
Still
or
there,
speeding
still
into
there.
the pits. You know,
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Hi Layla.
Your line.
To answer your question, B&B, there are
Still
5
there.
races after this one.
E8. Your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Still
Hold
there,
your line.
still there, still there,
Still there.
We'll be back next
still
season.
there.
Hold your line. Still
Yeah,
there.
what's sad about that? That way,
Still there.
us three don't have to do shit.
Hold your line.
We'll be back in September.
Still there.
I think it's about usually when we start back.
Still there. Still
What day in
there.
September?
Still there.
I don't know,
Line.
but depending on when it happens, you can wake me up when September
Still
ends.
there. Still there. Still there.
oh man, I'm
Still there.
out of here, Nation. That gave this damn broadcast right up.
Still there. Hold your line.
Well,
Still
that's
there.
sad.
Hold your line. Still there.
I don't have any faith in us.
Hold your line.
Maybe,
I never have.
Your line.
maybe there's still hope for Brazy, but as far as
Still
the
there.
nation go, it's gone.
Still
Yeah, he's
there.
still a
I
Still
don't know
there.
if I'm telling the bad
He's
jokes. I
Still
don't know
there.
that there's any help for me either.
Still there.
I'm
Okay,
looking
John.
at the
I
front
wouldn't
of
have
the
said
top
that.
10 right there on the left-hand side for
Still
you
there.
fans out there, viewers, one or the other.
Still there.
There may be haters that view us too.
Still there. Still there.
I'm sure there's at least one.
Or
Hold
there
your
may
line.
be, people that like the racing
Still there.
but hate the commentators.
Still
See what
there.
I did there?
It's a good point.
Hold your line.
Mm-hmm.
Hold your line. Still there.
What do you mean just
Line.
wow?
When you have 21 viewers and 9
Still
likes,
there.
not 21 likes, that shows you that 11
Hold your
people
line. Still
don't
there.
like you.
I was the first
Still
one.
there. Hold your line.
Ooh, that's a great
Still
question,
there.
B&B. I don't know. We'll have to talk to Cully about
Hold
that.
your line. P6. That last lap was
I think it's usually mid-September.
Still there. Still there.
Sometimes it's early September.
Still there.
Wait a minute. She's saying she wants to get in the car?
She's
Still
racing.
there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Still there.
He's going to be racing.
Your line. Still there.
WFO's not just getting
Still there.
another start.
Still there.
It would be the second time a female made a start.
Still there.
But this
Hold your
particular
line, still
one,
there.
he's going to run a whole season
You are all clear low.
at least.
Hold your line
That's a little
inside.
bit of something, I think.
Still there. You're clear inside.
Oh, now you've been talking about it too much. So
Inside.
It's
You're
just
there.
happening, period.
Hold your line.
It don't matter what we got to send you.
Your
We're
line.
giving you a start
Okay, John.
time.
Lap times are real consistent here. Keep it up.
Still there.
Looking at the lead battle right here.
Still there. Still there.
I don't know who
I was
it's
going to say, one of these guys
Hold your
probably has
line.
a spare wheel sitting around that they didn't sell
Your line.
or donate.
Mason's probably got
Hold
one
your
sitting there
line.
he don't use.
Still
I
there.
use it.
On what?
Still there.
Farm Sim.
Oh,
Still
ATS.
there.
I got you. So Nation is using
Still
the
there.
ATS and Farm Sim.
Still there.
I did
Still
give
there.
one away.
But he did.
Hold your line. Still
Damn
there.
it, Nation. See, this is
Still
why
there.
BB can't have nice things.
What'd you give?
Still there.
That first one I had that.
Hold your line.
Sportsmaster
It's a new quickest lap for
That's
best
right.
47.07.
I think I bought it off Cody.
Hold your line.
I think the first one you did get from.
Hold
Wasn't
your
it a
line.
T150?
Yeah, we're gonna have to go 3 wide to get
Still
this
there,
fucking
still there.
from these 419
Yeah,
drivers.
something like that. It was a
Line.
They're controlling bottom and top.
If I can
Still
finish
there.
in the top 10 here without wrecking,
Still there.
I make the playoffs.
I think.
Yeah, I need a win.
Replaced it. I think it
Still
was
there.
I
about
know,
the
3
equivalent
wide's
of
gonna
the
cause
T150.
a wreck.
Still there.
I'm gonna have to though.
They're down low.
I'm not gonna just sit here and fucking take it. You know what I mean?
Before I got my direct drive.
Outside.
Holy shit.
Still there.
You like that?
Still there. Clear outside.
I had to.
There you
Got a
go.
car
Fire up the
outside.
fans only
P6.
on iRacing.
Your
How
line.
many laps
Race
you got
in
left?
the
25?
Oh, I don't know.
Still there.
I don't even want to try to hit the button.
Hold
That's
your
how
line.
you do it. OnlyFans.
23 laps
Clear
left.
up top.
We're in a good
She
position, I
could
think.
race in the. She could be the bikini
Got a
sim
car
racer.
outside.
Hell no, we're not. I'd rather be leading.
Lap car,
Hold your
lap
line.
car coming up.
Hold your line. Still there.
Diana, it's
Clear
good to
high.
see you
Outside.
watching the stream tonight in the
Still
chat.
there.
More lap
Definitely
cars,
we
2
have
of them.
missed
Still
you
there, still
over
there.
here at the WFO Racing Network.
Still
See what
there.
happens here.
And we hope that Mama Riddle is
Still there.
They're on
doing
the straightaway, they get off the
great.
fucking
Outside.
track.
perfect, right, Nathan?
Still
Damn
there.
right.
Looks like we're gonna enter.
We love our
Catch
Mama
'em right here in
Riddle.
the trioval.
She's doing good.
Still there.
And if she's not watching the broadcast, tell
Still
her we said
there.
hello.
23 to go.
Hold your line.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Still there.
It's the new
Oh, he's in the wall.
Still there.
3.
Field trying to work their way around that drive.
Clear outside.
Wow.
We got the 22 in the wall, 3-car up here.
22's a little laggy too.
He's going to hold it right
Got a
up in the
car
high
to your
line.
outside.
They're going to work their way by him, but
Hold
that
your line.
creates a 3-wide situation every time they go by
Hold
that
your line.
3-car.
Still there.
We're
Still
going to
there.
get back here to Adam Matz in the 9. He
Still
was the
there,
car that
still
got
there.
lifted up. Remember that racing?
Line.
Took
Okay,
the hood
John,
off the
this next guy
86,
is
but it
one
lifted
lap
him
down.
in the air.
Still there.
He's actually...
Still there.
Is he still on the lead lap in the lead
Still
track?
there.
Yes.
Give me a
John
second.
Sanu?
Clear up
No,
top.
9.
Oh, the 9. Yeah, he's still on the lead lap.
So he is still on the lead lap after the damage to the back of that car. And by the hit he took, you would have think
Outside,
it shortened that
outside.
car up 6 to 8 inches.
Your line.
That's a caution.
Oh, we got yellow.
Let's look at the back.
What the hell was that?
Okay, pace car's out.
Oh
Stay
yeah,
single
you
file
can see
line
the
number
nice dent back here.
72.
Can't you?
Pits are closed.
No,
Oh.
we got caution.
Saw that coming from
That's
a
what
mile
happens
away.
when you go
Son
to
of a bitch.
pit road. Oh,
Damn.
no, the 9. We were on board with him. He ended up
Hey,
getting
fuel.
Base speed is
21.
The 9.
77 miles per hour. Pace card, turn 1.
Randy Showers. Oh, what happened?
Come on, 9 car, are you damaged?
What happened to our buddy?
And goes another.
So we're
Okay, catch up to number
Macaulay
72. All right,
Macaulay
pace
was
car's
shooting
in
up
2.
the middle like a rocket ship. And the 21 was there, and the wrecking started. How did that happen?
Wow, that
Yeah,
took
you're
out
right.
more
How did
cars.
that run?
Oh, 3 wide somebody went.
He just ran out
Entering
of room
three.
between the 7 there and the 21, and his rocket run
can
through
just
the
give that to
middle
me,
come to
Brazen.
an abrupt end, didn't it?
That was Michael caused that.
Yes,
Pace
sir.
car in, turn 3.
Superflow.
Okay,
Where's that come from, Vern?
Yeah, someone died on the backstretch. That was Michael.
Come
Alright,
on.
pits
Here we
are
go again.
closed.
Yeah,
Pits are
fucking-
closed. We're finishing our ice cream.
Frame drops.
Why are you trying to test me?
Every
on
time it's under
Racing Derby
caution.
Nation?
Okay,
Because it's
pits
one
are
of my
open.
favorite movies.
Because I'll be all jacked up on
That's my
Mountain
fault. I was trying to watch the replay here.
Dew. Where'd that come from, Nation?
Damn.
That was Ricky Bobby,
Okay.
wasn't it?
Yep, Talladega Nights. So that brought out our
I'll
second
hold myself a
caution
lap for that.
on lap
Okay,
with
John,
21
watch
laps
your
to
speed
go
here.
here in
The
Daytona
leader,
tonight.
Austin, is pitting.
Hopefully I showed
Catch up
you
to car
guys
number
and gals
72. We'll
enough
give you
angles
enough fuel to make the end. Alright, box in. 5.
She'll 100%
4,
do that.
3,
Was she
2,
referring to the
1.
Fuck it up.
Hit now.
sim racing in a bikini on OnlyFans?
I think she was talking about me.
She probably would.
Front right, 2.
She
Under Dan,
probably would.
55 degrees. Front left, 2.
Crazy.
26 degrees.
You know how many, you know how much money she would make doing that, Bracy?
Oh,
More than I make in a year.
yeah.
That was
If
awesome.
you've got even
What?
half the
Am I
body
lapped
to do
down?
that, and you're a female, you'll make a
What
ton
the-
of money doing that. When she gets done with a,
I was just
There's
running
so
up in
many
the
jokes
top
just sitting
Well,
5.
just think about this. Are you guys ready for this?
All right, let's go.
You imagine what her sim seat would go for after she was done with it?
I am not touching
Ooh.
that.
You see my point there, Bracy?
Sorry,
You
Brazen,
are
I'm
a
just trying
liar,
to stay
Nation.
cool.
No, I mean, I'm not touching that reference.
Which one?
What
I'm
was
right
the
there with you.
chick
Follow
that,
number
like,
38.
sold her, or no, made beer out of something?
Amaranth.
Oh, God. Well, unfortunately, B&B, I did say that.
Yeah, we got to get a W here, man, or we're not making the playoffs. Our season's pretty much done in. We got 5
It's
more
open.
races after this for the league,
Alright, catch up to number
and they're
38.
playoff races. I'd like to make it.
Yes, he did say.
And the
Was
only
she
way
talking
to
about what
make
you
it
said, Nation, or what I
is
said
get a
about
W.
what that seat would go for?
It could
I
go
finished-
either way.
No, it's what's tough about it because I don't want to pressure it. I want to finish
I'm just saying.
top 10, top
there's some-
5. We good, but
I've heard some
if
crazy
I get a win,
stories
obviously, then
from
I'm in,
people
right?
about
So,
this stuff,
but the
right?
problem is, right now, I dropped back down to
Yeah.
45 frames. So
So
Plus the internet, dude.
the lady
Very
that
cautious.
used to
Follow
cut
car
my hair,
26, an outside row.
she don't
Pace
cut
car
my hair
lights are
no
out.
more. It's a long story, but she don't even live by me.
Anytime action
Okay.
picks up, your thing's like, no, we can't do that.
She told me that
Yeah.
she was going to start selling undergarments.
I know how to, I
on-
know how to get it
Personalities.
to reset. It's just I can't do it while I'm in the pack like this. You know what I mean? I can. All I gotta do is open the window and
Sorry, I
close it,
didn't
and
mean
I'll go
to
back to normal.
interrupt your story, but
Eventually it will. It just takes like
Personalities are
a couple
amazing.
laps.
How many of them you got? Oh, talking about what I said. That would just. How many personalities are there? I mean, which one are we talking to tonight? That's the best way to put it. Which one of you are we talking to?
probably the happy one tonight.
Well, that's good. We like the happy one, okay?
We definitely like the happy one.
We don't
Yeah, we
want
don't
the
want the
mean
pissed
one.
off one.
Right. We don't want the pissed off or mean one. So we got 19 laps to go. We're 2x2. Your race leader is going to be probably the 22 car, Kevin Schneck. would be my
Boy,
guess,
it's
buddy.
fixing to get wild now.
That's who I have.
And then the 56 of John T. Wimbish is second. Well, hell, you can just look over there on the side, but it's wrong too, because it goes by where they're pacing at.
So I've got Kevin is first, John Wimbish
Oh,
is
we
second.
have the
How many cars are out?
sweetheart
Is in third.
personality tonight.
Wow.
That's good. We'll take the
Yeah,
sweetheart.
that's good. Can we borrow money?
Yeah, can we borrow
Not that
some
kind of
money?
sweetheart.
Well, we got it first. We got to get her racing in the bikini
Sorry.
on OnlyFans, doing
Oh, you're
sim
good, man.
racing at WFO.
Both
I
these
don't know what my
419
camera
drivers
vision
are going to be
just showed.
flying to the front, and I'm going to try to
I might
follow
have
one
seen
of
a
them.
car give another car bump under
So,
car.
So
Maybe
expect
without.
a yellow,
Quite a
because
pace.
these guys are going to go for 3 wide, I can guarantee
Maybe
it.
that
You
was
did say
Pace car's in. Here we
maybe
go.
that was I'm about to run your ass into the ground when this thing goes green, or I'm about to help you out or wreck you.
All right, go, go.
Clear high.
Oh, look who we got
going
in the
with
staging room. We're moving that driver in.
Inside.
Uh-oh.
Hold your
Move him
line.
up here to the broadcasting
11.
channel. Randy Showers, how
Still
you
there.
doing, buddy?
Not good, not good.
Still there.
Well, it didn't look
Good.
like Daytona was good to you tonight,
Hold your
my
line.
friend.
Still there.
Man, I was trying to
Hold
conserve
your line.
there to the end there, and all of a sudden out
Inside.
of nowhere, Macaulay came up and gave me a hell of a snap.
Still there.
Yeah, I don't know where he
All
got that
clear
wreck
inside.
from up the middle, but
There they go,
damn, it
3
looked like
wide.
he was going about 30 miles an hour faster than the rest of the field.
Got a
here.
car down low inside.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
hauling
Oh,
well.
we're 3 wide
Still
again
there,
back
still
here.
there.
30-49.
I knew they were going to do it.
Yeah, he was moving pretty
Still
good.
there. Hold your line.
Yeah, we're 3 wide right here.
Hold your line.
Double
I don't have a
0,
hood, Michael.
56,
Move your back.
26, 38, 23,
This is all I
29.
got.
Still there.
I gotta hold myself a lap.
Line.
Business is picking up.
D12,
Less
John,
than 20
car
to go
number
here, Gracie.
56, is now leading the race.
Yes,
Still
it
there.
is.
Still
And
there.
I think it started picking up a little before that.
Hold your line.
That's
Oh,
why
they're
we're
getting
racing
into the
boot
wall.
boys now.
Still there.
Unfortunately for him.
I was trying to get a
Still
top 3
there.
here so I get up here and talk the nation.
Still there.
You got
You don't want it to
You
me.
got up here to talk to him
Still
anyway,
there.
Randy.
Hell yeah. I'm
Still
waiting
there.
to get up here and talk to you, buddy.
Still there.
Lord, why?
I don't know.
Line.
Make sure you didn't get abducted by some aliens,
Hold
I
your
guess.
line. Still
You
there.
been
Still
drinking?
there. Hold your line. 3 wide in the middle. Still
It's
there.
okay, I have. We're good.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear
How
outside.
you doing, man? Pretty good. for-
Car down low.
From, the train wreck you got involved in.
Still there.
Yeah.
Got car on both sides. 3
That
wide.
always sucked, but what do you
You're all
do?
clear
It's just
high.
been my luck in this series.
Inside.
Oh.
It's like saying, outside of that, Mrs. Lincoln, how do you
Still
like to
there.
play?
Hold your line.
Whoa, everybody's getting the wiggles
Come on,
up here.
some shifty
Still
shield
there.
right here. Here comes the wreck.
In the middle, 3
bouncing off
wide.
the 56. And
Hold your line.
man, you'd think
Oh,
there
yeah,
was
this
1
is
to
the
go,
deal.
not
There.
16 to go right here. What the heck?
Still there.
Well,
No,
hey,
no, no, no.
3 wide in the middle. Clear.
Whoa.
Man, this is
That was
crazy.
close.
They give the
Car
26
low,
a hell of a
inside.
shot.
Clear
It
all
looks like
around.
the 53 might get wadded up
Car
here. I don't know.
inside.
How are they not
Still
wrecking
there.
crazy? How?
We saved that shit.
Oh,
11.
man, 26 got a hell of a
Hold your
shove
line,
right
still
there.
there.
You got the 00 working the bottom.
Still there.
These guys are going for it 15.
We
They're like,
fucking
"Fuck it,
saved
I wanna
it."
Take it now.
Still there. Still there.
Holy shit,
We
y'all.
got the
Hold
fuel,
your
we
line.
got the fuel to do it. Let's go.
Hold your line.
26 on the
Still
outside.
there.
He's got the 30 adjusting Gam behind
Hold
him.
your
That
line,
was
still
the,
there.
That's a guy
Still
that
there.
started up front tonight, and it had led a lot
Still
of the
there.
first 40
Car
laps.
number
here.
00 is now leading.
Hold your line.
He's pushing on the back of that 26
Still
car.
there.
The 00's got the 56 behind him, and
Still
that's your
there.
top
Still
4.
there. Your line.
We've got the most
Hold
viewers
your
we've had
line
tonight.
inside.
Crazy.
Still
I
there.
think it's because
Keep
Randy.
it
Exciting
Okay,
it's been
John.
tonight.
I think
That
it's
lap was
because we
a
got the driver of that 21 car,
47.76.
Randy Showers, in the booth.
Still there.
Got
Oh,
it.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Still
Sure.
there.
Yeah, because of us.
He knew what it.
Line.
He knows what it feels like to get nailed by
Still
McCall.
there.
God.
Hold your line. Hold
I
your
can't
line.
confirm though because I did get to meet McCauley in
Still
real life
there.
this past weekend that he is a good.
Hold your line. Still there.
Did he have that ugly dog with him?
Still there.
No, he didn't. We were going to a brewery.
Still there. Still there.
Don't tell him myself.
We went on a tour.
Still
It's
there.
away from me.
He's what?
Still there.
It's only 30 minutes away from me. 30, 40 minutes
Still
probably.
there.
Well, heck, I was right around by you.
3 wide. You're
over the
outside.
weekend.
Where were you
All
at?
clear
Where were you
inside.
at?
I stayed in Hershey.
Inside. Inside.
Oh, almost a wreck just happened behind us.
6.91.
Clear down low.
Didn't stop at my house, though, so fuck you.
Car
I
down
went
low.
to. I met McCauley on Saturday
Still there.
morning at Yingling in
Hold your
Pottsville.
line. Still there.
And then on Sunday I
Line.
did Gettysburg.
Hold your line.
And yesterday I
Still
went
there,
and did
still there.
the chocolate board.
Still there.
And I really
Clear down low. Got a car down low
just
inside.
hanging out for the weekend.
Hold your line.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Still there.
I didn't know you were
clear
30 minutes
inside.
away, or we could have had you meet us at Pottsville.
Got a car low inside.
We go on the Yingling tour. That was
Still
actually pretty
there.
cool, by the way.
Still there.
Yeah, that brewery up there is pretty big.
Still there.
I'm glad I did that. They take you through the caves
Still there,
and stuff,
still
which
there.
I thought was really neat.
Hold your line.
Do they give you free beer?
Yeah.
Line.
And
I
they
would never make
Still
free
there.
they give you beer
Beer
that you can
inside.
buy in the store too, which was pretty cool. I was telling Brazy that I got a vanilla beer.
Oh, yeah, the vanilla.
Really,
Lap car,
it
I'll
was
stay to the
really
top when you guys get
inside.
to me.
Really, really good.
It just don't sound
Hold
good.
your line.
If I was
You are all clear
lived
low.
30 minutes away
Inside.
or so from that area, like we're up there where
Still
Randy
there.
lives, I'd probably be in Pottsville every weekend filling
Still
up 5
there.
bottles with some of that beer.
Hold your
You'd
line.
be
Still
filling
there.
up your ticket drawer with a bunch of DUIs.
Still there.
I didn't say I was going to drink them on the way
Still
home.
there.
They should-
In the
Maybe
middle.
I'll wait till I
3
get
wide.
home to drink them.
Outside clear.
Maybe not.
I don't drive
Inside.
around
Lap traffic. They're trying to manage their way around
Still
right now.
there.
Nation, I don't know what you think about me, but I don't
Still
drive
there.
around.
Well, I do,
Still
so
there.
fuck off.
I get the shit home, and then I
Still
drink it
there. Still
responsibly.
there.
Because we already know.
Sorry,
Still
well,
there.
We know what you did.
Fine.
Over a quarter pound.
Yeah, goddamn.
Still there. Dustin, car number
Nothing
30
again,
is now in the lead. Hold your line. Still there.
Get of it, Randy.
See, that's
Still there.
Over the
Hold
years
your line.
I've dealt with this fucking thing. That was the only person
Hold
that
your
said
line.
something really funny.
That was funny.
Still there. Still there.
It was.
We got the gangbang.
Fine. Still there.
Oh, we should have had
The
a
last
beer
time
with
was
you,
oh
47.60.
yeah, that would have been great.
Still
I wish I
there.
would have known you were up here.
I
Hold
didn't
your
know
line,
if you
still
lived
there.
like 20 minutes from there, you would have.
Hold your line.
I couldn't think of anyone else. I know
Hold
that
your
Hal is
line.
like 3 hours north of that,
Still
Yeah.
there.
and he's had a lot going
Still
on.
there.
And our prayers and thoughts have been with the Amy family.
Still there.
And they'll remain there. We got to get
Still
Mom a
there.
little better. Period. We got
Still
to
there.
for things to be right in WFO,
Hold your line.
and even in the booth with me and Nation, we had to make sure
Still
Mama
there.
Riddle was okay. Right, Nation?
Goddamn right.
Still there.
That is our priority.
Hold your line. Still there.
It honestly is. And
Hold your
man,
line.
it would have been awesome.
3
though, if
wide.
I knew
Keep
you
your
lived that
inside.
close.
Keep your inside. 3 wide. Hold your line inside.
Oh yeah, like I
Sorry
said,
about that
I'm
check up
I'm
top
only
side.
2 minutes away from Hershey.
47.92. Still
I was
there.
actually up in Hershey Saturday also.
Still there.
Son of a bitch. Well, I was up in Pottsville Saturday.
Still there. Still there.
On
Line.
Saturday night, though, I was back in Hershey. I
Still
stayed,
there.
what was that? Hilton
Still
Garden
there.
Inn. And
Hold your line.
it wasn't in Hershey, it was in Hummelstown.
Hold your line. Still there.
That sound right? Hummeltown?
Still there.
Almost down. That's right
Yeah,
next to Hershey.
Yes, right next to
Still there.
I was only like 5 minutes away from the chocolate
Still
tour.
there.
Which when I got there, it wasn't a chocolate tour
Still
like I
there.
thought.
Still there.
It was like a chocolate tour
Still
for a
there.
3-year-old.
Yeah.
Hold your line.
They put me in this little car and I went through there and it was
Fine.
a virtual tour and I'm like,
The last lap was
I got fun doing this one.
47.74.
But it was
Still there.
free. So did I really get screwed?
Bullshit, man. I'd be a
Still there.
happy motherfucker in that.
You didn't sit in there by
Still
yourself,
there.
did you?
No, it was pretty cool. If
Still
you go
there.
there by yourself, you are a fucking pedo.
Hold your line. Still there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'll say you're a pedophile.
Come back
up around.
You're
You
high.
definitely
3
are.
wide.
If you go to a place like that by
Hold your
yourself,
line.
you are a pedo.
Middle 3 wide. Yellow flag.
That'd be like going to Legoland as an adult. Oh, wreck. 56 got
Okay,
turned
pit still
dark. There
closed.
goes the
Base
big
car's
one.
out. Stay single file behind number 55.
Son
Okay,
of
stay
a
behind car
bitch.
number 56.
Yeah,
Allow car
about
number
Yeah, we
56
wrecked half
to
the
pass.
field with that.
Pace car speed is 96 miles per hour.
And there
Hey,
they
catch
go.
up to number
Slinky.
1.
We're gonna
Nice
see
pushing there, Brad.
what caused it here. We're going to back it up twice.
Fuck your name.
Ooh. They just did a lot of bouncing off each other here. So we're
And
looking
another
at
hood. Damn.
56.
Okay,
Let's get a little
Jones,
bit
pace
closer
car,
view
turn
here.
2.
And I changed the camera and that view sucks. So I'm going to tell you that right now. But there we go. So the 56 car's right here. Looks like they just start bumping and banging. And the 00 took a shot that sent him down to the apron.
Pace car's going to be
And
middle
when
back
he
stretch.
come back up on the track, it didn't even happen with him. It happened. Who was in between Wimbish there?
Pace car
22.
3.
So let's see what happened with the 22 car. That is
And
Kevin
we're trying. I can just see our first place just going away.
So it looked like, if we back it up here,
Pace car, turn 4.
looked like there was some ping pong signal.
Alright, pits are open.
So it looked like
Hey,
56
29, can
ran
you look at my
back
left rear?
0-0.
0-0.
22 checked up a little bit, got caught in the top, and then it just
a
went
little
from
bit of
there.
a scrape, not too much though.
So what I'm seeing here, the 0-0,
10-4, thank
he
you.
entered the racetrack. When he got back on the racetrack, nobody
How's the
should have
nose of my car look?
Because he fell in line, he didn't
It looks
block
a little
anyone when
scuffed
he
up,
did it.
nothing pushed in.
Watching it here, the 50 did.
Okay, you're
60
ahead of the
checked
car.
in.
Going
as fast
22
as I
just
can,
got
TJ.
wobbly and got into the 24.
Watch your
Looks
speed.
like
Yeah,
that
you
22
gotta
was
put
going
some numbers
up.
on your nose.
Yeah, he just...
nothing
Okay,
pushed in.
John.
Well,
We'll
it
fill
looked
you
like
to
the
the end of the race.
56 might have choked up a little bit.
Let's see,
so
I'm
Where am I?
right
it
My
here.
wasn't
speed
a
hurt there.
jerk
I think we
reaction
both go
there.
the same lane, though.
3.
Man, that
actually,
dude's
the
crab
46
walking.
had to come back
Box
up
now.
'cause he was under the double yellow line.
Appreciate it.
So when he come back up,
31
the 22
seconds, we're
reacted to
good,
it, got
y'all.
into a 24
Right front,
there. That's a race
89%.
incident.
Left front, 91%.
Because I think the 20.
That's how it always is too, Jimmy. It's always the guys behind us that fucking hit us because they're not paying
Oh.
attention.
We broke it.
They're on their cellular
We ain't
devices.
trying that no more. I don't even know where we're at.
Do you have a good look at where
Click
the
the ticker.
pace car is?
Yep, we broke that.
He's
We're
coming
gonna
at
start
two.
all over here. We're out of that replay. We're out of the replay business, Brazy. All right, so I'm gonna read all this stuff.
What's
nice
going on, Hal?
Nope, not here.
Yeah, it was
Hell,
all,
Amy.
all good until I went to leave there. Hal Jr. What a cash, we good?
Clap.
Who's got cash?
Yeah, I don't have any cash. You got cash?
Fuck no, I ain't got no cash. What do you think I am?
I was gonna borrow it from B&B.
I was replaying practice there. I don't even know how I did that, but
You need to stay by
I'm
car
not
number
doing it
1.
again. We've had some
These cars
glitchy
are
stuff
turn 3.
happening tonight, but it doesn't surprise me because it's kind of been that way the whole season on the overlays here.
Yeah, Ivan, we knew you meant that crash.
Well, we thought you were handing out cash, but if you meant crash, yes. we
Alright,
knew.
pace cars in turn 4.
We watched.
We were.
Catch up to car
I think
1.
we watched half the field, maybe 3/4 of it get taken out in that crash right there.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them that are still sitting on pit lane.
Alright, pits are open. Okay, Johns. Pace car in the trial.
3
3 weeks. I need.
She's
How
got.
Stay
much
behind
cash
car
we
number
need? Burn like
50 in the outside
Hey,
column.
she
One more to
fires
go.
at that-
Hey, catch up
that
to number
account.
1.
I'm down for taking some cash.
Hey,
I'm
hell
not
yeah,
lying.
me too.
I'm down for it. I will. That is one habit, B&B, that I would support.
Pace cars in
She
1.
would make more cash in a weekend than we could make in a year.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why it is one thing that she could start doing.
Yes, the
that
damage is
WFO
fixed.
Would get behind.
We only had 30 seconds, so we went ahead and topped her off.
I didn't want to get behind, but okay.
Well, I mean,
It's
promote
go
the shit
time
would
now,
be,
though.
wouldn't it?
3 wide, here we go. I have to.
Let's just face it. If she's doing that racing with WFO,
I have to get a W
what kind
here,
of
so
fucking
we're gonna
show
be
would that
racing
be?
probably a little over our heads, but
Well,
it is what it is.
Never mind.
It could potentially pick our viewership up.
Where are you starting?
All we have
18th.
to do is add a camera with her, in car. Not even her in car, but her in the sim brake.
Right, even if she wrecks out, nobody cares.
Nobody will give a shit. That's a fact. Except
No,
for the
they're just gonna-
drivers in WFO that get wrecked. But
They're
nobody
just gonna
else will
shovel
give a
money
shit.
to her.
Exactly.
They'd have to back a dump truck up in her front lawn to dump off the money.
That's how we get our watch hours up for our monetization at WFO.
No, fuck that. We don't need monetization if we have her.
Oh, we'll be monetized in a day, Nation.
Full
Dude,
send,
you're
that's
playing
right. Hold my beer, watch this. So I don't even
You're gonna
drink,
do it
hold
the
my
whole
joint,
way,
but I ain't
B&B,
giving my
like the
joint
whole-
away.
You're gonna get do
Fuck
the
that.
bikini.
We're gonna need it
OnlyFans
here.
thing.
He's gonna need our joint.
I wish I had Tiz, because I'd do it.
I think you should do it.
I do too, Randy. I was thinking the same
Alright, get
thing.
ready. Pace cars in.
You know how they make those strap-on boobs? They should just put some on and do it, shouldn't they?
All right, we're rolling.
Clear all
Big
around.
strap-on boot.
They do,
And
Nate.
Give me a pair of yourself and read or something.
Exactly.
E16.
Why don't you have the aliens do an implant on you?
Next car ahead is Bradley. Car
All right, we're
50.
back
They're
in.
waiting
Outside,
outside.
outside.
5 laps to go, so now
Still there,
it's
still
reversed. You
there.
got the 26 pushing on the 30.
Still there.
And if you don't think that these
Clear
guys are
outside.
pushing and business is picked up, well, that kind of led to our last
Car
stop.
inside.
Is the
Still
caution's
there.
over with 4 to go?
Still there.
Oh, they're wrecking.
I'm gonna say they're gonna have another one.
Green line in the middle.
Caution flag.
Holy!
Right up there and hooked them. And there's
Oh,
caution.
yeah.
Pace
There
goes
it
up.
is.
Stay single
There's
file
the other
behind
half
number
of the
16.
field.
Wow!
All right, the pits are closed.
There is the other
Holy
half of the
fucking
field
shit, y'all.
Oh, come on, Junior. You think I'm
Your
second?
Woo!
You kinda
following.
knew this
The
was
pace car
coming,
speed
right?
is 73 miles
could
per
see
hour.
it.
Okay, Jones. All right, the pace car's in turn 1.
So 30 car again, it was at the front of the field. So
Another hood.
this is where it started, right?
Yep, 26 got in the back of him and just got his rear quarter and
Hooked
spun him out.
He hooked them. That's right. And man, I mean, I'm almost thinking almost every car got caught up in this one. This was bad. You just see junk flying. There's hoods and shit flying everywhere.
Catch up to number 69.
Not only fans for Sexy Nation. What the
That
fuck
wasn't
am I
a really
reading,
good move
Nation?
off of 2 there.
What the fuck did I do?
What did you start?
I didn't start shit. You did.
Sorry,
What's that?
Ricky, I
No, I
never
didn't
seen it
start
happen.
nothing.
Buddy, you got in the back of you after the wreck.
I got 3 hoods for sale on eBay, though.
All right,
Only
pace
3
car's in
Nation? Because
turn
I've
3.
seen like 50 of them flying.
No, I thought there was only 3.
No, there's been like 50.
Welcome to Daytona.
There's been a shitload of hoods. So who made
This
it
is the
through?
Dukes of
Crazy?
Daytona.
Okay, Jones.
Did
Pace
Clint
car's in
James
turn
make
4.
an
Pits are
assist?
closed.
Will you try to
Alright,
take
it's
the race
open.
starters? Some people
Did
have to
he
fit.
make it through? Yes. I
He
think
did.
he's your race leader right now. And you see some of these guys on the tail end of the lead lap probably going to get their lap back here, and one of them being, no. Who the fuck is leading? I don't think the timing and scoring's right. Let's wait for him to go
I
by the
have
start
Brandon
finish line.
Showers in front.
You could do it, Nation. B&B's she's got
Yeah, some
confidence in you.
fucking hobo with an Obama phone. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a clip of that. That was crazy. I can't believe I made it through that.
I'm sure you could
Some
attract
Days
some
of
creepers.
Thunder shit. That shit was nuts, y'all.
That's kind of the story of my life.
But would it make the aliens jealous? Probably.
What?
Damn it.
If some other... You know who I'll bet your biggest fan and donator would be? Michael Benson.
All right, I'm gonna punch you, and then I'm gonna go to Pennsylvania and slap the shit out of Al. Now he might whoop my ass after that.
Her nation loves behinds. What the fuck?
Yeah, he does.
And you
So I'm
wanted to come up
showing
here and
James
talk to me.
McRae in front with Ricky.
He would attract those big Becky types. I don't think so. I think he'd attract those big Bobby types.
Who was Big Becky? Wasn't that Montana?
Yeah, Montana. He used to mess with Tim about it, remember?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Man, that's another dude that we ain't talked to in years.
We talked to him, and he's probably not a kid anymore, Nation.
Well, no, he's a
Yeah, I
grown-ass
can't
man
even wait
now.
to see the
Look
replay
at all
from
the
that.
kids we've raised at WFO over the years.
All right, the pits are
And
closed.
he wasn't from Montana either. He was like from Oklahoma.
Yeah, he's from
I thought we were
Oklahoma or
done
something.
in there.
Why did
Where's
we
the pace
fucking
car
call
at?
him Montana?
Because he wanted to be called Montana.
Coming
Yeah,
out
but
at
why,
3.
If he lived in Oklahoma, did he want to be called Montana?
I think it was a truck.
Excuse
driver
me,
thing.
4.
I'll tell you what, that's a good one to cheer for there. Is it June? Yes. The number 7 is leading it. Oh, James McRae driving a 7 car here. And I might get this thing to quit glitching every once in a while, but we'll see.
Oh,
Yeah, so we got
I need to
McRae is in
tag
first.
that.
Ricky is going to be starting outside of him. Brandon Showers
Stay
will be
behind
behind
number
him.
23.
And
Right,
Aiden
now to
Young
clip it.
will be
There we
All right,
behind
one more pace
Ricky.
lap.
So look at that, Aiden Young coming up towards the front. I guess it was whoever made it through the wreck. Brazy.
Pretty much. I mean, you're seeing a lot of guys pulling off the pit right now, so
I'll tell you what,
there's
that
a
number
lot
7,
of damage on a lot of vehicles.
that number 7's got some fans in the chat there. That's June's
He's
son.
been slow and steady this entire race.
And he was riding in the back there for a while, I believe.
That
started 30th.
Sometimes you keep it back there to keep it clean, Randy.
That's what I was trying to do, buddy.
And sometimes you run back there keeping it clean and somebody just dirties the show up.
Somebody just gets you from behind.
Nation's the one to talk to.
Where are you
about
at?
P5.
All right, so they're 2x2. Pace car's not in. I think we're on the back straightaway. They're pacing. They're not racing yet. But we're going to bring you the close of this thing maybe after another green-white checker, possibly. I think we might do.
Probably.
Yep, it's going to be a green-white checker.
So, June,
pending no caution.
We're hoping the 7 stays strong here. And everything works out. So, let's just, we hope that for all those. Look at just Rick in the 10 car starting outside the nation.
He wants to get up here and talk to the nation. That's what he wants.
I'll tell you what, he's got the 69 of Aiden Young behind him, and that could be an interesting combination on the outside line there. Those two drivers do have experience here together, so we'll have to see how that goes. And Randy, you're probably on the edge of your seat too. You got one up there with the 23, so
yeah. I hope he pulls it off again. You know, finish top 3 again. Get him up here.
They're 2x2.
Green flag. You are clear all around.
We're going to have a green-white checker finish right here.
Outside.
And we're back to green flag racing.
Hold your line.
If you tell that boy anything, June, tell him not to jump out there to too big of a lead, because those guys will build up the draft behind them and they'll drive by them.
Clear up top. Got a car outside.
So you take a look at it right here. 23 is going to catch him and close up to the bumper, and that's going to be a big help because the 69 fell way off the 10 car. The inside line is going to have the advantage right here. The 53 is going to close up on the 23, and he's got a couple closed up on him with the 72 and was the 63, but the 63 is going to switch lanes. Big push on the bottom. That's going to push the 7 up away from him. Inside line has the advantage.
Case goes out.
We got a big wreck in the back.
Line number 23. Pits are closed.
Of course we do.
17.
Oh,
Pace speed is 130 miles per hour.
Come on, y'all. I want to get out of here with this W. Come on.
51.
I need all the Prairie Warriors. We need W. We need this, baby.
Oh, yeah,
Catch up to car number 23.
We're going to be sitting behind the leader, and we're going to leave him hanging on the last lap. That's goal. That's what we doing.
There he is. Oh, we're looking at Goodyear sign again. Great.
Gotta get these shifts right, though. I've been
Goodyear tires.
Screwing these shifts up all week long on these restarts.
All right, let's hit the replay a couple of times here, and it looks like it was bad.
Oh, it is a bad wreck. Y'all see it? Top right-hand corner.
Right here. He's going to cut down, make contact with the 4, and the 4 starts spinning like a top in the middle of the track.
Pits are open.
And wow, that just led to chaos here. 66, nowhere to go, and Pops in the 51 got jacked up, buddy. Big wreck right here.
That's the plan, Jimmy.
So watch the 51 car. Well,
damn, my TJ, my teammate TJ just got smoked in that too.
Oh, he was spinning, and the one got in the back of him, just lifted
every
him up
caution,
in the air,
I think I'm part of it this year. Every single one of them.
He was
does
the
not
leader
matter where
on the
I'm at.
last restart.
All right, pits are closed. Pits are closed. We're finishing our ice cream.
Live screen here.
It just does not matter where I'm at.
And the good news for you, June, the 7 is still up front. But we are going to have one more green-white checker, Brazy. This is the last one, right? We have 2 of them?
Yep, last one.
I believe so, yes.
So this restart is going to end the race. So they're either going to end it under racing green flag conditions or under yellow. And we're still
I'm going with yellow.
we're still a few likes short there, bringing me back into the booth tomorrow night. Gotta have 25. We're only at 18. Might get Brazy up here and Nation and God knows who else, but the alien stopped talking to Nation because he stole the UFO.
I just took it for a fucking joyride. Shut up.
I don't think Nation would do that, honestly. He would piss in their water coolers like he does the drivers at the racetrack, but I don't think he could steal the UFO.
Okay, John,
you gotta piss
got one
somewhere.
gallon left.
Well, I mean, they were, when you're missing, every driver's happy, Nation, because they're like, ain't nobody pissing in my water cooler.
Okay, pit's still closed.
Where's the pace car up?
I'm just saying. You piss in a lot of water coolers.
You know, in real life, I have.
That you see where this is headed.
Man, I'm ready to roll a joint, man. My
Straight
nerves
to
are
nowhere.
shot.
You can't make this shit up. When we talk about Nation, he'll say, in real life, I've done that. In real life, I've done that. So you're not
Well, I could
making
lie
shit up
and
when
just
you say
no,
stuff
I've never
about
done
him.
that.
And if there's anyone in the world getting probed by an alien, it's probably you.
No, it's got to be a Russian dude.
Oh, come on, Nation.
Why would it be a Russian dude?
Follow
Right.
car
Are you-
7. Okay, the lights are out.
What the fuck? How would you know that?
Here we are, banned from Russia now.
He's the one helping him.
But how would he know that if he wasn't in on it? You see what I mean?
Because I did studies.
Nation drank all their beer, Junior said. Hal said.
Damn right.
He probably did.
I believe
They
it.
probably drank Schlitz.
I wish Ricky would come up here and help me get this first win of the year.
Colt 45, huh, Nation? That's what the spaceship get down with,
God,
Colt
that shit is
45.
so fucking nasty.
I have
Thank you,
zero
John.
friends
From
up
the
here.
70s.
I am behind
I
enemy
don't even
lines.
think people like
Back
the
of the pack,
70s.
coming out of 2.
I don't think they make it anymore.
Yes, they do. They still make
There
Colt
ain't no way.
45.
Yeah, I figure we
don't
get
they?
over there a little bit quicker.
Oh yeah.
Blitz and Colt Ford? No way.
They're always going to make cheap beer, Nation. Period.
No, they still make old mud.
They still got 8-ball, don't they, Old English?
Oh yeah.
You ever drank that
I
shit,
should
Nation?
like Old Milwaukee.
No. Old English. 8-ball.
No, I've never heard of it.
You could get a quart of that shit for 99 cents back in the day. I'm not lying.
Oh,
Austin,
remember
I'm
that
going to be
fucking
slow.
Mad Dog
As soon
shit?
as
Mad
I
Dog
cross
2020.
the start line, I'm
Worst
going to pull
fucking
up against the
hangover
wall.
of my lifetime.
Yeah, it was a fucking
10-4.
like transmission fluid.
You remember when that shit first came out, man? That shit was so potent. People were passing out everywhere from that.
Yes. That is a
Oh,
potent.
God, that shit was so
That
terrible.
is a potent bottle, and it'll give you a hangover and a sickness that you ain't fucking felt in your lifetime.
Worst hangover I ever
These
had
cars in,
was
get ready.
drinking, can't remember what kind of beer it was, but it was in a hot tub. Oh God, that
Green flag, go, go, go.
My worst one was definitely Mad Dog. Great.
Outside.
Mad Dog 2020.
I knew he was going to leave me.
Still there.
All right,
And we're going green. Here we go.
Still there.
You almost, after you drink that, you
I
almost
knew
go
it.
straight to the ER and hit your fucking stomach.
I fucking
Clear
knew
high.
it.
Clear high.
It was terrible, man.
I got no support up
I
here.
drank that shit one night.
And then there's 7 again in
Got
on
half a
this
gallon
time
left.
around.
I got
Outside.
hammered on that one night when I was a teenager, Nation. I
Line.
woke up in somebody's fucking yard. I didn't even know where I was at.
Hold your line. Still there.
I've done that a time or two.
Still there.
2 days
Clear
later.
outside.
Boy, that 7's getting a nice push right there. 2 to go. 23 stand with them. 53-63 all stand in line. The 10's going to fall in line. And we got a straight line coming up to the white
Okay,
flag
John,
right here.
last lap.
One
Looking like
more
our
to
top
go
three here,
for the
third.
7.
Here we go.
James McRae's in the driver's seat. He's got Brandon Showers in the 23 stand right with him.
Will they be straight going across the line?
I don't know. They're straight through 1 and 2 right here down to out of turn 2 for the final time down the back straightaway.
Inside.
They're starting.
I just ran out of fuel.
Now we're
I'm out of fuel, y'all. Out of fuel, out of fuel, out of fuel.
Car
Who's going to go for it? 23
Clear
to
all
the
around.
outside, but for the most part, stand right on
We've
the
got
7.
very little fuel left.
Oh, if you're in the 7, don't open that bottom up.
Fuck, dude.
A little bit of
Sorry,
maneuver in here, and the 23 is going to get to his inside. This is going to be for the race. They're coming to the start-finish line. 23, 23.
You good, Chuck? Come on down.
Oh,
Come on
yes,
down.
there he goes.
Brandon
Way to go,
Showers.
kid.
Man, I just have the
Race winner
worst
by
I know it's the
fucking.
last lap.
Zeros.
But full throttle, no wreck, man.
Finish.
Look
Good
at
job.
that, Randy.
Hell yeah.
James
Damn,
McRae
y'all.
Bring it home
That's 12
second,
car
and
that
look
you've
at
done that
Glenn
to me.
Jameson.
That's
the
fucking-
63 car, bringing it over to third position.
I don't even know what to
The first
say.
time was on
Take a look at
accident.
that
I was
finish
trying to
again.
avoid you the second time. First time, I was on the brakes. And
I think we just need a little bit different.
We were fucking set up for the end too, ya.
That's the end of the
Both
session.
cars here. Let's go in a chase view. You can see how close
Right,
it is at
James.
the finish here. The 7 was starting to come back on the high side.
Sorry.
And they started
You're
bumping.
good, man. Nice work.
Like Brandon kept moving up the side, keep that side draft going.
That's right, and it worked for him by .003. What a close finish between those two.
Oh,
guys.
that's it,
Kept
y'all.
clean for the most part there to the end.
We tried.
So good.
Ran
finish
out of
to a
gas.
race That, man, I thought it had the potential, Brazy.
I'm really bummed about that. I
It
can't
did until
believe
it
that.
didn't, and then it was just breeding.
Oh my god.
It did until it didn't.
I thought I saved enough gas. I pitted too.
Congratulations on the rear bumper. Nation would love for the 10 to hit on his rear bumper. That right,
Or he'd
Nation?
like a lot of guys.
Yeah, I was perfect. Because if they were to win against each other, that would have left the door open for me.
What's Hal doing to you?
But that's it, y'all. We ain't making the playoffs in the Xfinity because of that.
Your nipples.
But we got tomorrow
I don't even know what the
in the
fuck
truck
you're talking
series.
about there.
That was a pretty
And good to see you, Craig. I hope all is well with you, brother.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I'm really
Randy,
bummed
tell him
on
to burn
that.
it down.
Get after it, kid.
That's right.
But I will
We knew
catch
he was
y'all
gonna be in
tomorrow.
here
So,
more.
is that your brother or your son?
Oh,
That's my son.
I'm so bummed, man.
Well, tell him to burn it.
He's in the booth with us. How can